What up, y'all? And welcome back to another episode of the What's Up Brodey podcast. This episode, we had Coach Ed. Ed is he's a fascinating guy. He's a man with many hobbies, many talents. He's well-traveled. He does fitness coaching. He does physical therapy. He snowboards. He boxes, dabbled in jiu-jitsu for, a session or two. He's just, an interesting guy. Mentions about how he used to own a nightclub. And so just a dude that has done so many different things that has a very awesome perspective. I enjoyed the conversation a ton. We took one of Milo's Euphoria bars before this, and we just had a great time. We laughed a lot. We talked a lot of shit. It was a great conversation. I hope y'all enjoyed it as well. Guys, we got a few different things. I'm wearing Redmond's sweater. You can get yourself one of these as well, and a lot of other products by using code Brodey. Get 15% off on Redmond's salt, their electrolytes, their toothpaste, cool merch like this. There's so many different things. They got new protein powder. There's so much. So use my code. Go check it out. Their electrolytes are absolutely fantastic. It's something I've been using for a long time. Another exciting announcement is we actually have a new partnership with Mil Usos, which is a combat sports specific skincare company who is mainly focused on repairing the actual skin barrier. It's different than Defense Soap. It's different than those other the brands that are mostly focused on combating infections and skin infections. And this one's actually more geared towards actually repairing the skin barrier, cleaning up acne, giving your skin what it needs after a real hard training session. So code Jordan, you get 15% off. Mil Usos, MILUSOS.com. So it's a brand new partner. Happy to be a part and to help them grow that brand and also to use their products. I'm super excited for which my shipment comes soon. And then as always, y'all, we got shirts. We got our own shirts. They're $25. I'm more than happy to drop them off, ship them out. You can come pick them up, however is easier for you. We got smalls, mediums, larges, and extra larges. So let me know if you want one of those. Just let me know. Outside of that, y'all, enjoy the episode, and we'll see you next week. What we're talking about. It's like people don't respect, like people think like, you give me an arm bar, I just tap. No, this is what happens when tapping doesn't matter.
Hey, look at this. Look at the passion. Look at the passion.
Yeah. That guy is coming to see you after 8 surgeries.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell him that elbow will never work
the same off, bro.
Ever again. He was probably in slides, bro. Knowing a jiu-jitsu guy, he was probably in slides.
Buddy didn't even try to throw no strikes. If we start the video over, when the altercations start, I always tell people, look, man, if a guy does this at the start of a fight, it's probably not going to be a good fight for you. Because, hand to God, being out in West Texas, I can probably remember 60 plus scraps, like just scraps. Never lost a fight, never lost a fist fight, ever. I have had opportunities where I'm on the ground where a dude is doing some shit he's seen on TV. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to fuck this dude up. I'm on my back and I'm sitting here looking at the homies watch this. The way this kid looked, he didn't even try. Watch. He all right, bro, go on the fuck on, man. He probably taking off the shoes, reading the situation, but he gonna start throwing punches and you'll never see the kid strike back. He just immediately, let's go ahead and get to position. Right there, you would have started attacking the face. Nothing. Okay, let me show you what I can do to you. Been waiting to use this shit. I never get to use this shit till its full potential. And then first punch we've seen is after your elbow works like this now. You know what I mean? So now I'm going to give you 2 of them.
He's got a 360 elbow.
Look at this. Mink. With the heels. He feels nothing. I'm going to protect my knuckles.
Yeah.
You got a gimbal? You got a gimbal now where your elbow used to be, my boy.
Are we recording? Yeah.
This guy's
headphones on, but
he's got an unmeasurable amount of pain radiating through his body. People don't even know how to help him.
You can't help him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this is what.
And he's barefoot. That's the worst. If I look down and see your fucking toes, out
in public.
And the homies got the phones
The
out.
doggies out, bro.
I'm gonna shoot the ones with the
dogs
phones.
out, bro.
Got the dogs
Got the dogs out. Like, it's so crazy, man. Like, it's like, I feel like us jiu-jitsu guys, we make a lot of jokes. We talk about like how gay it is. We make a lot of jokes.
It's a little gay.
It is definitely gay.
A little bit.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. I get it.
Badass, but like it is. Yeah.
But the thing is, that's the reality of it.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. That's the reality of someone who has no training against a guy who's been training for 18 years. He's going to take that elbow. And it doesn't even have to be a guy who's been training for 18 years. A guy for training that's 6 months will take that arm and do that to you. And to think that there's people that walk around this earth that don't train at all is so crazy to me. And there's women out here that marry men that can't fight, that don't train at all.
Never threw a 1-2 in his life.
Never.
Just never practice.
That
just a
thinks-
standard 1-2.
That thinks he can fight.
Yeah. His job is to protect and serve or protect his family.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, he owns no gloves. He knows nothing about wrapping the hands. He knows nothing about throwing. He practices nothing. He doesn't even do push-ups. No. We're just talking a general strength maintenance,
Just anything.
like exercise.
Anything to stop, anything that could slow me down,
Bro, but
you should
raise
be
his
doing.
voice like this. It will raise his voice. And I'm always looking like, dude, ever since I've really started coaching and training, I get fewer and fewer opportunities in life to use it. When I wasn't training, like I'm telling you, I can remember like 60, like at least 60 scraps, bro. I got into fights every weekend. And as soon as I started really training, it's like God was like, chill. Because now there's an advantage that's not fair.
It's just not fair.
And I've trained guys for boxing, and within the first like month of them training, they want to see what they can do. So they're always like, "Oh, I got into an altercation." I'm like, "I bet you did, didn't you? Was a little alcohol involved?" Yeah,
Just
a little bit. Just a little bit.
bit.
Yeah. So it's like naturally every dude, you get a car, you want to see how fast it goes, right? You start training a skill, and it's so crazy that how literally 2 weeks of fucking training, you're better than 50% of the average, like male
Just like that.
population. You're 50%
Just
better.
by stepping into the gym, you're already better than that many people.
And
It's crazy.
And I would say, 10% of guys train a combat sport of any sort. Jiu-jitsu,
And that's even a high number.
Taekwondo.
That's
Yeah,
a high
10 is probably way too high. I mean,
It might be now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so popular
with
now.
the UFC and boxing and the honestly,
Which
with
is
the
good.
Logan Paul's people, he's bringing it to the nerds and the YouTube community, which all due respect, grow the sport. But you're seeing this shit and it's like, okay, now it's more popular.
Yeah.
Like I wanna be able to do that. And then you see guys that are regular guys, they just do YouTube, they get in there and fight. It looks different than when the pros do it. So you can kind of see what the average guy looks like with a little bit of training, and then you see what the pros look like, and it's a fucking miles.
Hold that thought. Let's sync these cameras real quick. So we just gotta do a little quick clap.
Okay.
I'll do a little quick intro. Okay. I'll keep this part in because I think that was good stuff. But I'm gonna do a quick intro and then we'll get going.
Okay.
All right, you can clap with me though.
Okay.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Ed.
Yeah.
The fuck is up, dude?
Hey man, I'm glad to be here, bro.
I'm happy to see you.
Yeah, man.
I'm so excited. I've been looking for this. I've been looking forward to this one. It's been on the calendar for a while. You had me sweating all week. I was like, is Ed gonna show? Taking forever to respond. I was like, my brother.
What are you gonna do?
I know you busy as hell. I get it.
Dude, last night it's like I'm watching this show called Nemesis, which is on Netflix.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah?
Stayed up to like 4 a.m.
Is it?
Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
Stayed up to like
Okay.
4 a.m. watching that shit. And I was like, oh shit, I need to respond to this shit, bro. I was like, hey bro, just want to let you know, like I'm down. Because once I give my word, I'm like locked in.
Yeah,
Even with my
yeah.
clients, I'm like, bro, just hit me up.
I wasn't actually sweating. I was just
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I was because I was like, dude, if you can't do it and I don't know until Saturday, then I gotta find somebody on an hour's notice. Because I record and then this episode comes out next Monday.
Yeah.
So what I recorded last week comes out tomorrow or Monday, right? And so then it's like, fuck, then I missed an episode. It's like I haven't missed an episode yet. Trying not to miss an episode. We're on 81.
Dude, that's
I haven't missed
huge.
a week.
81 weeks of work.
81. Well, okay.
You
so
did 2 a week sometimes.
no.
or-
So what happened was I did the first 39 episodes like 4 years ago.
Okay.
5 years ago. Bitched out.
Yeah.
Quit. The dude who was doing like the editing, the producing, he didn't want to do it anymore. He had a baby. He rather follow that obligation, right?
Right.
And so I gave up on it. I was just like, fuck it. I don't want to do the editing. I'm unga boonga.
Yeah.
And so then I told you when she was born, I made a decision right when she, like, even like slightly before she was born. But when she came out, dude, I was like, no, that's it.
Yeah.
From here on out, there will be one every week, and I'll edit this shit until I can pay someone to do it.
You're right.
And I've been editing it since then. It takes a few hours because all 3 cameras, you have to switch them manually after the fact. So I have to re-listen to it, and then I'll switch the cameras after the fact. And so you were asking about like how long it took to set all this up. And I was explaining like in this phase right now, we're in the very like manual phase.
Yeah.
So afterwards, I upload everything. I splice the 3 together. That's what the clap is for. It syncs them all into one timeline. And then I have all 3 camera angles, and I just press 1, 2, and 3. And I just re-listen to it, and I switch the cameras.
Oh, nice.
The next iteration, once she doesn't have to walk away all the time because of the baby, we'll have it where we can switch it live.
Yeah.
And so then that'll cut the editing time. So then I can post more clips. Because right now, I post like 1 clip a day, usually 5 to 6 times a week.
Yeah.
The goal would be to get up to 2, 3 clips a day. But it's tough when I have 3 hours worth, 3 to 4 hours just editing the episode, plus work, plus baby, food, cooking. We cook a lot, you know, like I don't try to eat out. We're not on that slop. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me look at that flexing for the camera. Shit. That's going to be the YouTube thumbnail. Goddamn.
Poster them.
And so it's like, you know, it's a lot right now, right? Trying to launch the business, more details to come on that, but like there's a lot going on. And so it's excuses, but still, nonetheless, so we did 39 episodes, and we came back episode 40. That was Brandon Little. And then we've been, 40 weeks in a row? So 40 weeks in a row now.
Consistency is everything. And
it is.
I know that personally because, like, I used to post my clients, or I would post a workout, myself working out. I always thought you got to be the product. So, like, for me, it was never really about posting before and afters, transformations. It was me always posting that I'm still doing this shit every day. Yeah. Like, and it got to the point where I was like, let's do crazier and crazier shit for a while. So that was fun. That kept me doing it. But then after I was like, everything I want to do, I've kind of done. And now I'm like, I got to find something that keeps me interested. And if I can't do that, then I'm really not as dedicated as I should be. And it's I'm going to naturally lose that passion. But so now I have, years of footage. I go snowboarding. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I know.
Years.
I want to talk about
footage,
that too. Yeah.
And I never post.
Yeah.
And so I've told myself, are we going to get back to posting? And I'll go on a streak for like a week. And then I'm like, oh man, I need to watch that footage, and I'll go to sleep. And the next day I'm focused on the next day.
Yeah.
So to go back and what I used to do, and when you're single, it's so much easier. You lay in bed, and instead of like scrolling, I would watch the workout or watch the footage, cut some clips, add a little song to it, and upload it. It's super simple. But then when you train, like, I do a lot of shit in my workout. I literally box for like cardio. Like, if nothing else, I do it at least for cardio. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so you do that, then you do some strength training, then you do some Pilates type shit, and then you do some physical therapy type shit. And it's like, okay, what portion of my workout do I want to post? So then you have to be the direction that you have to have, and mix that with the consistency that's required to actually finish editing, then posting. Mm-hmm. So I just commend you. 40 weeks is that's not easy, especially when you're talking about 3 different angles. 3 different angles, same footage, 3 times, watch it, find the best angle, get the best audio, put it together. That's work, bro. It's really like it's like another job. So to start a business while doing this as a passion, while working a fucking 9 to 5 is like, hey, hats off, bro.
And still training 4 days a week, 5 days a week.
That part, you know what I mean? So
not to toot my own horn, but I appreciate
that hoe a little bit, though.
I appreciate it.
That's horn. It's hunk worthy.
It is, man. And it's
with the kid.
I just love it.
Sprinkle that in there.
I know, right?
With the kid.
I know. Brand new one. Fresh out the box. Brain yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, like I said, single greatest motivator in the world.
You just put Adderall on your eggs in the morning, or what do you do?
I've never taken Adderall. I was just okay. Dude, the ADHD is crazy.
Bro, it's
also a superpower.
It is.
It's a fucking superpower.
Once you learn how it works and you can work with it.
I can do 6 things at once. Yep. I just can't do one thing.
That's right?
Well,
so you can't do one thing unless it really interests you.
That's why I have to roll.
Yeah, I was
Or
about to
have
say,
strike.
without combat
have
training,
to,
like
dude.
you're cooked.
There's
like,
nothing else that holds my focus like that.
100%.
There's nothing that important.
Yeah.
And that's what that teaches you.
Yeah.
And that goes back to the video that we were just watching. It teaches you that all this shit doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, again, no one's ever lost a fight and said, I bet you can't beat me in a marathon.
Nah.
Bet you can't beat me in basketball.
Yeah.
Bet you can't throw a football further than me. It doesn't fucking matter,
fucking
dog.
argument's over,
That's
bro.
it.
You're cooked,
That's
bro.
it. It's the ultimate decider.
Yep.
How you were saying, you got these guys. We were talking about the celebrity MMA fights.
Yeah.
Where you see Johnny Manziel, great football athlete.
Yeah.
And then you watch him fight that MMA fight and you reminded that it doesn't matter what kind of athlete you were.
No, sir.
Doesn't matter who you are.
No,
doesn't
sir.
matter. That's what people look like when they fight for the first time.
Bro.
And I'm sure he's been in scraps in college.
Yep.
I'm sure he's been in scraps
Every
in high
dude
school.
thinks
He's
he's
kind of
got
just
hands.
Yeah, everybody.
Because he got a right hand. And if that right hand don't land, then you find out you're a different man. So I always tell people, bro. But I remembered when I was like lifting weights to like put size on. Like I got up to 208, 8% body fat. It felt good. The hoes loved it, and the bros were like, bro, you're so jacked. But after like seeing, okay, I can lift 335, I can lift 340, I can lift 340. Like, bro, how much longer are you going to chase like a 5-pound increase on a strength that you already have, you know, rather than training that weakness that you have? And for me, I think it's your weaknesses that make you vulnerable. It's not your strengths that are going to be your undoing. Like, oh man, if I was only 5 pounds stronger on bench, my back wouldn't have gave out on deadlift. No, sir. It's your weak legs. It's your weak back. And so with everything, including if you specialize in like weight training, you got to attack those weaknesses if you want to even get stronger within your own strengths. But as a man, okay, cool. I can lift weights heavy, but I can't do a fucking cartwheel. That's kind of a problem. I can lift weights, but I can't do calisthenics. For me, that's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
Just because you got some size on, my boy, do not think that you can fight. I promise you, it's probably more of a detriment than benefit. Yeah, if you land a super punch like an anime character, sure, great job on the weightlifting. But if you're not doing that, bro, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to start bouncing around and you're going to find it really hard to hit me. And then I'm going to walk you right into a fucking punch and you're fried. Y'all curse on this thing?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, just making sure.
Of course, yeah.
Just making sure. My fault. Okay, cool. But yeah, dude, I mean, how many times have we seen guys come into the gym? I mean, even when I met you at John's, there was a dude just drive down from Killeen, who bring his kids sometimes, Mexican dude on steroids for sure. Dude, I hated that guy. And it was hard for me to even coach. I won't say his name, but like it was hard for me to coach because I was like, all right, I'm gonna get in here and give this guy some work because he's in here for the wrong reasons and he's going against smaller guys. And it's like, you don't need all that anabolic shit to just throw your hands, bro. Like you don't need an advantage. Like you have to train for real. Yeah. You have to it's a humbling experience. So like if you're taking the shortcuts and then you come in here and you're trying to work your superpowers, you're forgetting why we train. Like you need to get into a real fight. You need to sign up to be a pro, get in a real fight. Because you're in a gym with people that are trying to get better. Yeah. A dojo. You're
sparring.
Yeah, you're sparring, bro. It's practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And granted, I want to demonstrate what I can do while sparring, but like
it's not the same.
It's not the same. Bro.
It's funny because he gave me the worst ass whooping ever in my life. Yeah, 3 months in.
That guy?
Mm-hmm. When I was 3 months into training.
Yeah.
And I was getting ready for the Muay Thai tournament that I ended up winning. It was after Muay Thai practice and they used to spar on Wednesday nights. And so I was in Muay Thai.
Time ago.
Yeah, long time
2017.
ago. 2017? No, it was like 2021. 2021.
Right on.
Yep. And so I'm there and it's when he was training full time. And so, I'm doing Muay Thai and, Muay Thai guys, we feel our ways about boxers, right?
Yeah,
we're like,
sure.
I got hands.
Yeah.
Boy, I went in there 3 months in and he lit me up like a fucking Christmas tree. And I mean 100% power.
Damn, bro.
He didn't pull a single punch. But here's the thing though. You know what I learned that day? You ain't fucking killing me. Not like that.
Nah.
I ate all of them.
Damn.
Made the whole round. Didn't get sat down once. Didn't stumble. Nothing. Ate all of them. And
Only white guys do that. And I'm telling you, they have this thing where they're like, "That's all you got." Yeah. It's like, dude, I have hit you so many times. I'm starting to feel bad. You can't kill them, bro. You can't kill them.
And it goes back to what we were talking about with the mental aspect.
Yep.
I would break people mentally just sheerly from my, like, you're not going to hit me hard enough to make me go backwards. You've seen it. I'm going to march you down until you are so demoralized that you just let me beat you up.
100%, bro.
There's so many guys who are far more technical, far better. They look better on the bag. They look better on pads. But when we get in there,
about to show you something.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter, dude. I would just walk them down.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes into the round, they're exhausted.
That's what it is, bro. It's that composure, but like you have to be pro level mentally before you ever get anywhere close to it.
Don't go too far.
Oh, my fault. Before you ever get close to it physically, you have to be there.
Bring it up to you
mentally, 1,000%. Like it's got to be there. It's got to be there 100% mentally. So I've seen you. I've told you. Like I don't know what kind of like chill shit you're on, but your shots come from weird angles. You're always like fucking looking for an opening, and you just kind of have this subtle like head, chin down, fucking eyes up, just looking for what you want. And when I watch a guy that's like, it's like, okay, let's say you come out and you got some like death metal music. Like I know this guy is like trying to hype himself up. I know this guy like is nervous as fuck. And he's trying to like, come on, we can do this.
Almost every time,
dude. And then you see the guy that comes out to like, in the arms of you. And it's like, wow, this guy is feeling like, Lord, give me the strength to go in here. And then you see some guys, they just come out there and they're like, hey, everybody has a different frequency. Yeah. But the guy that's like very fluid, he's smiling. It's not forced. It's like, I'm just here, man. I'm ready to do that. It's scary. It's actually scary. Like we watched that video of that kid. That kid, all right, bro, fuck off. And if you don't, I'm just going to flip this switch and I know what I'm going to do to you. And I know you're not going to be able to stop it. And I'm not even going to, when I discovered that I didn't have to be mad to fight, bro, it got fun. Yeah. That's when I really got into a lot of fights.
And that's when you were probably better.
Oh, bro. So you ever got in a fight and like cried afterwards? No. I used to do that. I get so mad, bro. I would win the fight.
Sure. Like you're just like work. I'm
like, and then I discovered this like peace that came from like, this dude's talking shit. I'm going to knock this motherfucker out. You know what? Hey, bro, watch your mouth. Mink, you're asleep now. And I like would wait. I'm like, hey, man, I told you watch your mouth, bro. Like
I gave you a chance.
Why did you keep talking? You know what I mean? It's a real thing. It's a calmness that comes from it.
I'm sometimes too calm to a detriment. It happens to me in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I'm too calm, especially coming from striking. Because again, as I mentioned, like, there's an aspect in grappling where it could be life or death legitimately. If they don't let go of the choke, you died. Yeah. And in striking, it's not so much that, because if you get knocked out, most people stop. That's usually the end of it, right? But there is something about striking that triggers a different dog. Yeah. There's something about getting punched in the face that triggers a different reaction than grappling. It doesn't hit that same level of reaction, right? And so there's sometimes I just have to go back and strike just a little bit. Just remember the dog, right? And then if you can transition that to jiu-jitsu, but also staying calm, there's it's kind of that more wrestler's pace. Yeah. If you can keep that wrestler's pace on people in jiu-jitsu, it's kind of the same thing in Muay Thai or boxing. You're just walking them down. Yeah. And so that's what I've been trying to really work on, because again, it doesn't hit, like the switch doesn't get flipped in jiu-jitsu. Yeah. The second you punch me in the face, it's a completely different.
Oh, dude,
it's a completely different switch
until you hit me for real. Like, I'm chilling. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker just hit me. You know what I mean? So like, it's definitely a different thing for sure.
It flips a different switch in you, but that calm. Dude. I mean, I sing when I'm rolling, when I'm sparring, like I'm singing, like I'm having fun.
Oh yeah, dude,
it's fun.
Yeah. But you got to get to that stage. You got to get to that stage in your development. You got to get to that stage in your practice where you can actually enjoy it. Yeah. Like I was talking to Dre today, and I was like, bro, when we're going against guys that aren't as good, it's not our time to like show all our special moves. When we're going against a guy that's not as good, we got to find a way to make it harder for ourselves to win. We can get
handicap
better. Handicap yourself. So let's see if you can beat this guy with one eye closed with only using your left hand. Yeah. And if you can do that, I mean, granted, that's a flex in itself, but we don't want to exercise our strengths when it's easy. Mm-hmm. Utilize your strengths when it's needed. Train your strengths when you're not in this situation, but don't take this as like But that's when you have to, a guy that's really eliminated the ego. It's like, okay, I'm not looking to prove anything. I'm just in here to demonstrate my skill and also help someone else get better. And so it's a beautiful dance. It's a violent dance, because there is an exchange. But I wanted to ask you something when I heard you talking earlier, and before I forget, and I'm ADHD, so I'm going to jump all over the place. But which one do you think makes it harder to maintain composure? Striking, or like, we'll go Muay Thai, which includes striking, or like jiu-jitsu.
Which one makes it harder to
wrestling, jiu-jitsu?
Like keep your composure? Yeah, stay calm?
That I like to dance, right? When I get to dance, I can really stay calm and I'm really sharp because I'm already in motion. So it's really easy for me to like slip and roll. But when you're rolling and you feel that arm starts to extend, it's a different sense of like fight or flight.
Just gonna break.
What I mean? Yeah. If they get you, you're got. You feel me? But like if we're boxing, I need reaction time. I got to see you. I got to slip. I got to roll. I got to strike back. It's more dominance is a thing in both, but it's so different. Yeah. But I was wondering from your perspective, since you're you're so good at both, which one do you think makes it harder to maintain that composure?
Yeah, dude, that's interesting because I think there's aspects in both where the composure can go out the window if you're not careful. Yeah. Right? Like, for instance, in Muay Thai and boxing, dirty boxing. Yeah. The second we get close, that's when people really start to break. Yeah. Right? When you're shoulder to shoulder, you're slipping uppercuts, or in Muay Thai, double plumb knees, elbows. That's when people start to break, right? Because people don't like that. Yeah. They don't like getting kneed. Elbows, those things hurt more than getting punched, especially with 16-ounce gloves. Yeah. Most of the time, 16s, there's really not much that really cracks. I mean, there's people who can hit you hard, right? Of course. But for the most part, there's a lot of pillow, there's a lot of padding there. Yeah. And so I think there's areas in that can really start to break your composure if you're not like, hey, I know, trust your training, I'm good here. Yeah, that hurt. Let me just keep moving. And then in jiu-jitsu, we talked about it, but when someone gets you and you're in bottom mount and another man is on top of your hips.
Gay.
It's real gay. And someone has you fucking one underhook, God forbid.
Bro.
God forbid both underhooks. Their chest is on your nose. Bro. There's very, very few times that you will panic more in your life than that position. Yeah. Because especially if we're like 8 rounds in, the rash guard is fucking gross. Bro. It's dripping. You're literally getting waterboarded. Yeah. And I feel like outside of that position, the only thing that would simulate that same level of panic is drowning. Yeah. Legitimately drowning. Dude, because you feel like you're gonna die. Yeah. Every bit of it legitimately feels like death. And if you don't just take a second and be like, okay, get my frame back in, create space, bump, shrimp. Like if you don't keep composure, you'll tap to pressure. Yeah. It happens to every new person. Every new person has come in and tapped to that exact same position every time. And so it's like, there's definitely times in striking where you can make someone take a knee just from like overwhelming them. Yeah. It happens, right? Yeah. You get up close and you start hitting them with 4 or 5 piece combos. Yeah. I think there's definitely areas there where they start to lose that composure.
Immediately.
But that drowning sensation will live with you for forever.
I mean, granted, okay, that is very well put. I feel that if I catch you with a short left hook and I put you down before you realize that you've even been put down, it's a courtesy. If I drop you without you realizing that you've been dropped and you just wake up from a very like chill nap where it's like, damn, we were fighting before. What happened? I can just walk you through it and show you the film. Yeah. If you can feel yourself fading, like imagine just like you're drowning, right? Mm-hmm. And you can feel the life leaving every your last body. Bit of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be a different experience for you, 1,000%. Yeah. I remember the first time I was in Brooklyn, New York, Renzo Gracie's place, and I was there. I had a buddy. Shout out to my boy Bruno. He was a male model. I hung out with all these Maxim, Victoria's. I was up there working, and my New York life was like I was a different guy. I was bigger. I was the bigger guy I was talking about then. And so he was like, "Bro, you're so good at the calisthenics, and you like to box and stuff. You should try jujitsu." And I was like, "Okay, I'm not a bitch. I'll try jujitsu." So, dude, I go in there, and they're like, "Nah." I had my gym clothes on. They were like, "You can't wear that." And I was like, "All right." So I go into this locker room, and it's in this place that looks like it's in Brooklyn, bro. So like it looks like an abandoned like pizza place that got mats on the ground. That's like big though. And it's like everyone in there is like a part of this cult. And I'm like, God.
Is that like the Henzo Gracie? The Blue Basement?
Yeah.
With John Danaher and No
dude,
shit.
That's the first time I did jujitsu. That was my intro, bro. So
one of the greatest places on earth.
Bro, they fucking throw me this. They throw me the karate suit, the gi, right? Yes, they throw me the shit, and I'm like, all right, bro, this is kind of crazy. I got my gym bag. I don't need none of the shit I got in my gym bag because pretty much it's just you and this gi. And so they put me in there, and they're like, all right, you're kind of big, so we're gonna try to pair you up with someone that can like you don't have an advantage. They gave me a dude that's no cap 6'5", bro, 6'5", probably 260. But not fat, bro. Like a retired NBA guy, just kind of like weird build, just meat, but like not muscle. I'm like, all right, put me with whoever, bro, because I still got that pride, So I was like, put me with whoever, bro. I'm down for whatever. So we're in there, and I'm the only black dude, and a lot of times you gotta prove yourself a little bit. It's like, oh, let's see what he can do. He thinks, because he's black, he's gonna be good. So I'm knowing this. My dad taught me a lot of hand-to-hand combat when I was younger. I love Krav Maga.
Yeah, that's ironic.
Muay Thai, yeah. Muay Thai is like Muay Thai. I think is probably the only fighting style you need to know as a man.
I agree.
Boxing is cool, but you want to kill someone, learn Muay Thai. Like you can get the job done.
Yeah.
And so I look at Krav, then I look at Muay Thai, and I'm like, boxing is like the nice version of this shit.
It's the sport version.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah. And jiu-jitsu, honestly, it's like, okay, this is the polite version of Krav Maga. You can kill someone in any of these. Yeah. But this jiu-jitsu and boxing are like, you want to learn this as like to be a champion one day, do these two things. You want to be in the military, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to blend this one in there, add a little bit of this Muay Thai in there, you know what I mean? And then we're going to call it Krav. You're going to kill people. Anyway, so I go back to class. This dude, they started me with this motherfucker behind me. With the doing shit like this. Yeah. We're going to spread your legs. We're going to put his legs inside your legs.
Get his hooks.
Yeah, see, now he got you. Then it was like, go type shit. And I was like, all right. Immediately, bro. Instincts. I don't know what happened, bro. I'm telling you, dude was yanking. Bro, I'm turning, twisting. I know I'm breaking all the rules. I know I'm not doing shit right, but it's survival, bro. So that dude didn't know me, but I'm from Memphis, bro. Like, I can't let you choke me, you can't just choke me. So I turn around, bro. They're like, all right, we're going to put you with somebody else. They put me with this old head. And I was like, all right, put me with the like 58 type shit. And he probably 5'9", 58 years old, probably $170 soaking wet. So that old dude was, I don't know who that dude was to this day. Oh yeah. You understand why it's like the little tap shit? Buddy was on another planet with jiu-jitsu. And I'm talking about I was working, bro. Like I tried to use all my strength. I was like, fuck out of here. Like, nah. So he saw that I had an advantage in the strength department. But after like we reposition.
Slowly breaking you down.
Reposition. by that like 5th, 6th attempt, start getting them extremities out there a little bit to them vulnerable angles. Bro, this old man was like, yeah, young boy, I'm about to break you down. Felt like a pervert experience, honestly, and that was I loved it, but it was so humbling. I was like, I could see why people love this shit.
It's why people don't come back.
It's going to be one of the two. Yeah, but my biggest thing is I don't like motherfuckers sweating on me, bro. I don't like the sweat, bro.
I know.
Even when we sparring, I swear to you, if we get in the clinch, bro, and you hairy as fuck, so I know you be sweating. I think we've done like some play rounds.
I sweat a lot.
So
I know. Even when I used to do work on your shoulders and shit, like you'd be sweating. If you sweat on me, we're fighting, bro. Like the sparring session, You owe me something, bro. That's gross. Like, I'm not going to sweat on you. I want to keep my range. I want to use these long ass arms. If you put the hair bear on me, I'm pissed, bro.
That's why people don't do it. But it's like,
sweaty,
dude, I mean,
bro.
Look.
How did it survive COVID? How did jiu-jitsu survive COVID?
Oh, dude, they blacked the windows out. Yeah, they blacked the windows out, and then they just opened the back door.
This is the mental status of people. I mean, they enjoy getting choked.
Yeah.
Choke me.
Yeah.
Pin me up. Put my hands behind my head.
It's because if they lock their hands, doesn't matter what you know, you will die.
Motherfucker got you like this.
Yeah.
got your neck somewhere in
Bro, if they put you in an S grip, gable grip, God forbid, you let someone get this grip.
Choking himself to choke you better. Nigga doing weird shit to himself. Your body is in there. Now choking himself to choke you better.
To choke you better.
And what you want to do is put your own arm under your own leg and then squeeze your own leg, and that's going to snap all his ribs at the same time. Right on, brother. Y'all do this for fun?
I know.
Nah,
I know. Look, dude, I mean... Look, once the black community gets over the sweat and gets over the gayness, I tell you, dude.
I don't think we're going to do it, bro. I know it's a lot been, you got Tyler, the Creator now, you know, Isaiah Rashad doing weird shit on camera. You know what I'm saying? But that's about as far as, it's a lot of rappers. It's two of them.
I know, but how many black MMA guys got to keep getting dragged to the ground and then just like my boy Joaquin Buckley.
Man.
I love that dude. He's a stud. The man will knock your lights clean out, but that man can't wrestle or do jiu-jitsu to save his goddamn life.
He's too heavy, bro.
No, he just doesn't train it.
The muscles,
He just doesn't do it.
I was impressed. Well, he was on the ground a little
John
bit.
Jones is 250 pounds and he'll get a hold of you and fucking mollywomp you.
John is like the epitome of what
Tom Aspinall will do the same thing. Francis Ngannou can wrestle.
He can wrestle. But if you look at them Dagestani boys, type shit they be on.
Hamzat will fuck. Boy, Hamzat will make you wish that like
Oliveira,
bro. Oh yeah,
backpack boys. You look at them boys that don't eat every day.
Aljamain Sterling
wear sandals every day with the cauliflower ears. Shit. Oh my boy, they don't even want to strike, bro. You gonna hit them? They got a little. Their chin is strong enough to walk through your hardest punch.
You see it all the time. People will do those videos where it's like, okay, here's your gloves. You can hit me as hard as you want. Mm-hmm. I won't throw a single strike. Mm-hmm. And if I get my hands around you, you're cooked.
Yeah. That's a weird situation to be in.
Because it's like, I learned this in MMA really quick. And I think this is why I started to love grappling so much. Because I learned it in MMA really quickly. I can't wrestle to save my life. I didn't wrestle in high school.
You can't wrestle?
No.
I have a hard time believing that.
Compared to the average person. But I'm talking about like compared to people
like a natural wrestler.
Like who can train, right?
You play football though, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can shoot a blast double. Okay. That's it, right? But I really can't wrestle.
What the fuck a blast double is, black community.
Just poof.
Right on.
Just like running
like a
through
type
them, dude.
shit.
Just fucking, fucking boom.
Okay.
I can do that. But actually wrestle with a wrestler? Hell no, I'm trash, right? Yeah. But I learned very quickly, sparring MMA, that all I got to do is wait for you to throw that power hand. And once you get here, I'm ducking under it,
that's it,
locking my hands, and sending you flying. And I learned very quickly that if you don't know how to grapple, it doesn't matter what you can do standing up because you will get grabbed. Yeah. And I think that's why I agree with your Muay Thai stance. Yeah. Because, look, bro, the counter to that is if someone comes in and starts to grab you, that you can knee and elbow efficiently. Right. But if you can't do those things, and you cooked because the second their hands are locked and you don't know how to pummel and swim your hands, you don't know how to get that underhook back, you're going to the ground 100% quick.
And I think that's where you could say, if you are good with body control, if you're good with one, knowing how to control your extremities, and one, how to manipulate people's like extremities
and make them weak,
weak. Find way that when I talk about this 58-year-old man that got me in a fucking iron cross position.
Yep. He just had to find a way to limit your strength.
And his biggest compliment to me was, most people have like no strength when I have them in this position. You gave me a fight for my life. He had like his whole arm over there. Then he like basically tried to put his fucking knee on my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I thought I was gonna just curl him over. He was like, nah, big dog, we got a protocol for that. So he was like, man, you have a lot of strength there. Like, I've never had to wrestle with someone like that. Do you train gymnastics? And I was like, I love calisthenics. And I think that strength should start from your weakest point.
Absolutely.
He was like, I could feel it. He was like, man, just keep training. You should do jujitsu.
You would be a monster.
Bro, but you gonna be sweating on me though, bro, with the shit on, bro.
You would be so good.
Gotta rock the gi.
Because you
and
are.
the gi make you feel like you're suffocating sometimes. That motherfucker is thick.
Dude.
Bro.
She should show you her famous back alley rape choke in the gi.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She's got it's a woman, first of all. She has a back alley rape choke.
With the gi. She'll wrap that shit around your neck and then drag you across the floor.
I'm fucking with that. I'm gonna need her to see her do that on you.
Yeah, I got you. Bro, the gi,
that's how she got him. Once he's seen the back alley rape choke, he's like, oh, this is the one. Yeah. Yeah, make a baby immediately.
In no gi, you would have a big advantage. Advantage is not the right word. You would have more of a chance because you're so athletic and you're so strong. And so in no gi, I can't hold on to the fabric. I can't hold you down with good grips.
Yeah.
Like, sure, if I tire you out, eventually I'll pin you. Yeah. Absolutely, right? But there's going to be a certain level of explosion that I have to get past first. Yeah. And if I can't wear you down, you're going to pop up and you're gone, right? Yeah. Fucking deuces. Yeah. Right? But in the gi, there is no luck involved. No. In no gi, there's a little bit of luck. There's a little bit of like, okay, I'm so much, you can slip out of shit. I'm so much more athletic than you. You're not holding me down until that gas tank is gone. In the gi, boy, it don't matter.
Yeah, pin
it don't matter.
That's the class.
It's like if you're wearing a hoodie, you're cooked. Cooked. That hood is going to be wrapped around your neck. Yeah. And that gi and that bottom of that hoodie is going to be wrapped around behind your back and held on the other side of you. And you think you're going to get up. Yeah. And you're not. You're not. You mentioned that. Or someone's jeans. I'm fucking
See, this is where you see the real life application. When I am in a situation, I'm telling you, I'm looking to see like, would it be better to take this shirt off right now?
Most of the time, yes. The answer is yes.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. How do I make myself harder to kill? You know what I mean? And you see a guy
it's going to be used against you.
Sagging. Shoes ain't laced up. Bro, I don't wear sandals outside. I'll be honest with you. I don't rock the thongs because I'm like, bro, if you got to run, my guy.
It's not happening.
You're not competitive. Like 12 can catch you. The average guy in tennis shoes is going to hawk you down. You're flacking down the street. So everyone's going to, you're not stealthy, my boy.
But
you're
people
not
aren't
ready.
Thinking like that, dude. No. When I walk out at night, when I walk the dog, I have one headphone in. Yeah. Never two. Right. I'm on a swivel. Right. I got my flashlight with me. Right. I'm always carrying. Right. And so that's the other aspect too. Like I'll never forget the day that I walk in the Johns and I meet him and I see that he's still carried. And I was like, oh yeah. Okay. I'm carrying. Yeah. Like if a 3-stripe black belt. Yeah. Judo black belt. Yeah. Is carrying, feels the need to still carry. I'm carrying.
Yeah, this is called worst case scenario.
Yeah, I made that decision that day. I was like, all right, carrying ever since.
I mean, I get it. I'm afraid that same mentality that I have would apply in the firearm is final. You know what I mean?
You're always going to, but you're going to have that self-control.
You feel what I'm saying? But if I had to, I'm going to use that motherfucker.
Well, of course. That's what it's there for.
Like, hey, brother, I see you have a gun too. Put it away. No, bro, if I pull my gun, I'm letting it off.
That should be the only reason why you pull it.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, and my dad's told me for years, he's like, bro, you've been in some situations that I'm like very thankful that you've made it out of. And one, it could be your wit. Two, it could be the grip. But you need to get a firearm. I'm like, Dad, we're built different, bro. You're trained to like de-escalate. Once the firearm is out, it's been escalated. So now I feel that I'm not going to pull it unless I feel my life's been threatened.
Of course.
If my life is in danger, I'm going to defend my life.
Absolutely.
Without question. You know what I mean? And so granted, it's like, hey man, final warning. But like, if he reaches, bro, it's over with, bro.
Yeah. You can't come back from that.
It's over with.
But but what's the alternative?
Exactly.
You get got.
And to walk around with jiu-jitsu skills, boxing skills, all this hand-to-hand combat, and then somebody ups a firearm on you, it's up, bro.
It all doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you know how to do. So unless you got the fucking...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He got me. I mean, you don't want to end up...
end up on the other side of it? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I get it.
Oh, dude, you bringing up this? Look at this. Can you zoom in on this? You can't?
Blurry as hell.
Not a fucking mammoth.
It doesn't matter. It'll do the job. Bro.
Standing over the
No. Hold on.
Crazy.
He's taller than that. You know how I know?
This
okay.
is right here.
So that's me.
Right here.
The guy I'm standing.
That's you?
Yeah. Hold up. The guy I'm standing next to my left, right facing, is Big Dan. Big Dan is 6'7", 6'8". What up, y'all? I know, interrupting the conversation again. I apologize. Not really, though, because I want to talk to you about a great product. Redmond's toothpaste. I know this is kind of silly, recommending a toothpaste, but dude, it has completely changed the way my mouth feels. It is a fantastic toothpaste. It's way better than any other toothpaste I've used, and that's just the truth. So you can get yours now as a What's Up Brodey listener. You can get 15% off with code Brodey, or you can follow my bio in my Instagram to check out, and that'll also get you 15% off. Now back to the conversation. And
at this time, like 7'5",
at this time, Dan was about 300 pounds. The guy that is to the left there, I shit you not, had to have been at least 7 foot. And hold up, it gets worse. 7 foot, 340,
hell no.
6-pack, shredded. I mean, rash guard stuck to abs. Purple belt.
Purple belt?
Purple belt.
What? Tell me the
white,
tiers.
blue, purple, brown, black. Purple belt. If you hit purple,
you're nice.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
like an 88, 90 in golf type shit.
Yeah, you're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
Purple belts beat black belts all the time. Yeah, like purple belts. Purple belts is when you start like Big Dan is a purple belt, but
okay.
Big Dan's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
Abe is a purple belt, one of the best in the world. Like purple belt is when you really understand the game. From then on, it's just like fine tuning, really perfecting. But purple belt's when it's like, oh yeah, you fine.
How you get your black belt?
It's just like that fine tuning, and then time.
Like, is there like, all right, you've been on a job 90 days, we're going to go ahead and, make your role permanent? Or is it like...
It just always depends, yeah. I mean, dude, Dominic Mejia, who we had on the podcast, he got his black belt at 19. So you can't get your blue belt, you can't get your adult belt until 16. That means from 16 to 19, he went from blue, purple, brown, black.
Damn.
That's a special. That's special.
So a lot of people... Does that come from just like you have to put in the hours? Like, okay, let's say it's a punch card system. You got to get like 500 punches.
A lot of these guys are training 7 days a week, twice a day, right? Doing 3 hours, doing 3 hours.
There, bro. I got to work there, bro.
Well, they're professional athletes. If you're getting your black belt that quick. Like BJ Penn got his black belt in 3.5 years. Unheard of. That's why he called prodigy, right? And so like that's becoming a little bit more common too. You should see these fucking kids compete. These little 6-year-olds. I mean,
I'll be watching them. I got that shit on my timeline,
bro.
The girls too, bro. The little girls, so 8 and under, they smoking your son. I'm gonna let you know that right now. An 8-year-old little girl will smoke your 8-year-old son.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what happens to the female strength. Maybe they hormones
dies
and
off
shit.
About 13,
bro. Yeah, it dies off.
Well, I mean, like the puberty kicks in. And so like they start to separate it at that point.
It makes sense because my sister used to beat my ass.
Yeah.
Until I was
the girls
about
and the guys compete against each other until like 11 or 12.
Yeah.
And then they separate them.
Yeah.
But till then, it's all intergender.
Yeah.
Because it is the same until puberty, and then it's not the same.
I seen this. It's this little 8-year-old girl. Her dad be hyping her. You know what I'm saying? Be coaching her through it. Bro, she is a fucking trained. Yeah. She's Spetsnaz.
Yeah,
she's SEAL Team 6.
You just met one. That's gonna be her.
Yeah.
That's going to be baby Logan,
100%,
bro.
yeah, 100%. I was like, oh, your girl's like that?
She trains too, but
yeah. No, your baby going to be like, for sure. Bro, I watched this shit. It
2
gets me
years,
so hyped.
2 months.
I'm like, yeah, having a daughter would not be so bad. Because I feel like they respond to the training better. You see some guys, you try to coach them when they're in the ring sparring or they rolling, and you telling them what to do, but they're not listening. I feel like
ego kicks in.
Daddy-daughter connection, you know what I mean? Your daughter's going to listen like so much better. I don't know, it could be biological, could just be, but I feel like the daughter's going to listen to her dad so much better. Have that
same level of testosterone ego.
Yeah.
Right? That no, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. That shit gets in the way.
Right?
Yeah, and it's humbling when you find out you don't actually know what the fuck
That is why you should go train. Yeah. Look, y'all, just 6 months. Go to the gym, train for 6 months. It doesn't matter. Pick any of the sports we just talked about. Wrestling. Yeah, 2-3 years, Dagestan. Forget. Fuck it. Pick any of the sports we just mentioned. Any of them. I don't even care if you go do a karate dojo. It doesn't matter. Pick any of them. Go for 6 months and make sure you spar once or twice. And then just realize how helpless you are and make a decision from that point. Either accept that you're helpless and never pick a fight ever again, or B, Be like, no, I will not be helpless anymore.
Correct.
And just do that. The world will be a better place. Society will be better if you either A, accept that you can't fight and you don't want to fight. Cool, nerd. Hey, I have no problem. I learned to train so that I can protect the people that don't want to do it.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
Exactly.
But don't think you can and be useless, because then don't. Dude, I tell people this all the time. I'm not going to 6th Street with you.
Nah.
I'm not your backup.
Nah.
I'm not.
Because they see you out. They will literally start altercations because I got my boy with. Yeah.
No, you're on your own.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, you just gonna let me if I ain't gonna let you die.
Yeah. I'm gonna step in before they kill your ass, but you gonna have to.
But you gonna get your ass whooped.
Exactly.
And I ain't stepping in because of shit you started.
Right.
If someone starts something with you, that's different.
Yeah, we gonna step on
But
business.
if you drunk and you start doing something,
Yeah.
boy, I ain't going the other way. I'm just gonna stand there and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure it doesn't get any worse. Make sure nobody jumps in.
Exactly.
And then, but from then on, if it's one-on-one, boy, it's
run the ones,
boy,
my
it's
buddy.
all you.
It's you.
Brothers are not.
100%.
It's all you, dog.
You
started
to do with that.
Yeah,
I like my outfit. I'm trying to stay clean tonight, bro.
Yeah.
And you better not lose either, because I'm on your ass on the car ride home. Bro, I had a buddy, that one of my best friends, bro. Kenny. Shout out my boy Kenny. Oh, bro, Kenny would get in a fight with anybody. When I tell you I've been in I cannot keep the count. I've been in a lot of scraps. I'm gonna say Kenny responsible for like 10% of these scraps, bro. Kenny would be like, me and my homie Ed will whoop your ass. I'm like, what you mean? You and your homie Ed, bro? I'm over here with the huzz. You get me involved with this. What we doing? Always, bro. That's my dog to this day. Kenny, my dog, bro. Kenny would literally bow up. If I was with Kenny, we was getting in a scrap. Like he was like, I got my black friend. He was roommates in college. He's like, yeah, we finna throw down. And he's from New York, so you already know how
Kenny and I could not be going out, bro.
Bro, me and Kenny had a violent run of the 2-man, but at some point I asked myself, I'm like, this motherfucker's the problem. Like, I was really chilling tonight. But he always knew that I was on
I was going to play video games.
Exactly. I'm trying to go home and play Virtua Fighter 5, Tekken 7.
Yeah.
Kenny was trying to throw hands on a nightly basis. He a nice kid. We was both in frats and shit. White frats. We was in like regular frats. We're out here fighting.
We love our black frats.
Oh, yes, black frats. Hey, right there. I see y'all, my boy. Kappas, I see y'all, my boy. But dude, every night it was always some shit, bro. And you're gonna have friends like that. But that's why I always say, I think that you need to take a mental health exam. That's great. Okay, psychology degree here. But if you want to own a firearm, I think we need to do 6 months training. 6 months training, hand-to-hand combat, 6 month training, boxing, jiu-jitsu, at a crawl. I don't care what you train.
It'll make you less likely to pull it. Yeah.
Oh, so much less likely.
Of course.
And it in itself will be that mental health test that we're talking about. It will build you up structurally where your ego will fold at some point, where you will be humbled in a way that allows you to realize every person has an obligation to train themselves for situations. You do not have a get out of an ass whooping free card called a gun. Yeah. So if there are so many situations where, I mean, honestly, I watched 2 men scrap and I'm like, man, I have hope for society. These dudes, no one pulled a gun. These 2 dudes had a beef. They squabbled. And the beef was over. Sometimes they'll like dap up. They're like, you good? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Fuck it. And you're like, man.
Fighting does a crazy thing,
bro.
It's a crazy thing, bro. You watch the UFC, 5 rounds of just 25 minutes of them absolutely trying to kill themselves.
Then they pray for each other at the end.
And then as soon as it's over, hugs.
Oh, you're my brother. Hey, man, I'm so glad you survived.
And then, dude, that bond with that person is, you'll have it
forever, bro. Forever. Like I got invited to a dude's wedding. Literally, like me and this dude like 6'6", 350, not a joke. Play offensive lineman for Texas Tech. I ain't gonna name drop him. Big dude. This dude pushed me one time because we on the nightclub. He tried to shoot an idea or something he wanted to do to make some money in the club. I was like, nah, not happening. It's a hot dog stand, bro. You want a hot dog stand in the club. Like, no, it's not the vibe, bro. I'm not trying to have people smelling like hot dog juice when they leave the club, my guy. So he was pissed because my brother put it on me to entertain this idea and give it the green light or not. And so what happens is I was like, hey, man, it's not a go, bro. Like, we're not doing the hot dog thing. He was like, you ain't even listening. He was pissed. He pushed me, bro. I must have flew. I'm going to say it felt like 20 feet. It was at least 12. It was like a 12-yard push, bro. I was in the air for like 4 seconds. My God. When I hit the ground, I was like, oh, we going. I got up. I clacked my wrist together. I had a Fossil watch. Broke that hole. Immediately, my fists were glowing. I walk up to dude. I'm like, throwing him. My punches is like getting absorbed by his fat. It was like nothing was happening. This dude grabbed me, and everything he did, I was moving left and right. Bro, I started rolling. He tried to grab me and took my shirt off. I rolled out of my shirt, put the shirt on him. Now we talking. So now I'm trying to pull him to the ground. Security is like, they getting involved. Okay, me and this guy ran the ones 3 times that night. I'm talking about pure hatred, bro. Hate. The hate fuel. I gave him knees, my boy. I'm talking about when that shirt came off, everything I could give this man. I actually had to fight on camera, surveillance camera, because it was like, I saw myself in action. I was like, bro, that's real. This is instincts right here, bro. This guy got me in size, bro. He's got the power. Like, I just gave him everything I had. And we went 3 rounds for like 30 seconds each time. And he invited me to his wedding.
Yep.
I mean, I have scars on my arm from that night from his girlfriend pulling me off of him. I was a wild animal. And I got an invite to their wedding. Yeah. And fighting does something for people that when it's over, it's kind of like an onsen in Japan. You know, everyone's naked. So it's like, bro, it doesn't matter. You got the heart to get in here. We're all one. We're all the same. Doesn't matter what you're packing, my boy. Doesn't matter what your body looks like. Are you calm enough to get in these waters with other men? Which sounds gay. It's gay. But it's...
I won't do jiu-jitsu.
Hey, man, I've done an onsen and I've done jiu-jitsu.
You just jerk somebody off under the water. No one can see it. It's cloudy. It's bubbly.
But it's like one of those things, man. And I've dapped guys up after a fight and I'm like, good shit. And I'll see you out next week. Like, we might do a shot together. You know what I'm saying? We're bonded now. We scrap. I've seen what you are as a man, like physically.
Yeah, because you see through it.
Yep. And you had the heart to do it. You know what I mean? So regardless if you got your ass whipped or not, if you took it like a man and you got up and you didn't try to escalate the situation, I'm going to go get the cops involved. Gay. You know what I mean? Like, or I'm going to go to the car, get the gun. Gay. Bro, you lost. Let it go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Keep it what it is. But you make a friend. Like, when we was younger, we would fight. And it's like afterwards, some of your closest friends is somebody that you used to have a beef with. But now people are so afraid of getting embarrassed. And these camera phones is really what made it worse. Because guys used to scrap no problem. But now
it's on camera.
You got that shit on camera for life. You finna post me? I'm finna go viral? Yeah. Go get the gun out the car. We all going to jail. You know what I'm saying? But it's worse, man. It's just like a coward society we live in, I feel like.
It is. Yeah. And I think I think it's great that the sport's growing because that's good. Like people have this like weird backwards thinking about it. Like, if you know how to fight, you can be willing to fight. You just sat here and said, when I started training, my desire to fight was so much lower. Yeah. Because you understand what real repercussions could be. Yeah. Yeah, Ed went on a hot streak there, 60 of them. Yeah. Boy, but what if that next guy knows knows just enough?
Yep.
I always say, like, if I knee you and then elbow you and you just look at me,
Hey, man, let's call it, bro. Let's call it, bro. You got it, bro. I might run.
We
bro.
good.
Yeah.
We good.
Don't be too proud to run, man. You might have to run.
But you're gonna be like, fuck, this is about to be a really bad time.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a bad time.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you just took those. Yeah. Which means you've done this before and you're probably gonna give something back. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if they've been training for 6 months or 6 years. Like if they've been training, they can catch you. They could get lucky, puncher's chance, right? Like in grappling, there's a little less luck involved, 6 years to 6 months, but in striking, that's where it all starts. Yep. Puncher's chance is a real thing. So then you just
such a real thing.
Yeah. So then you just like, no, this ain't worth it. Yep. Because someone might get lucky eventually.
That's the thing with me. Like, as a fighter, I had to learn that like, hey, be first, my boy. Like for real. Yeah. Like, because growing up, we didn't play with guns. I'm from Memphis. My mom was like, you ain't gonna be no thug. So I ain't get to do no karate classes. I ain't get to do no taekwondo shit. I didn't play football until I was like 9 or 10 type shit. Everybody started when they was like way younger than that. So, and my mom was just like, nah, we ain't doing none of that violent shit. And I was like, all right, right on. Mind you, like, my granddad was a Black Panther president. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not saying we prone to violence, but we definitely prone to self-defense. And so my mom was like, you can finish a fight. You got a job to do. You finish every fight, but you can't start a fight. And so for me, one of the hardest things was, all right, how do I let a motherfucker punch me first and then get into the fight. But I'm mad enough to fight before he punched me. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So the composure was really, I'm thankful for it now. But as I got older and started seeing some homies get slept on the first strike, I was like, we're definitely going to, if the fight's already started before the punch was thrown. So once I see you got that He-Man energy, go ahead and simmer him down. You know what I'm saying? Put the hands on him. But you don't want to be the one you want to de-escalate, but the fight normally starts well before the first punch is thrown. So when I started throwing the first punch, that streak went crazy. The streak was like, I was like, dude, we could settle this right now. Let's just calm this whole thing down. I've told you to calm down. You won't do it. Now let me calm you down. It was never to like bash your head in, make you bite the curve. I've never been that kind of guy. Like, I just want you to calm down. Let's keep the fun going. Let's calm you down. You're a little too piped up. And an ass whooping is a courtesy. It's like a public service courtesy. Like, this party is awesome. What can make this party go south? A huge brawl breaks out. How do we stop it? Knock that guy out right there. It's like my brain is like, knock him out. It's the quickest thing to do. Get it over with. And it's safe once you know what you're doing. But then again, once I started training, fewer and fewer of those opportunities presented themselves. And I don't know if it was like life saying, hey man, we don't want you to be a menace here. When I started fighting, bro, it's because I had to. One, it's an N-word every weekend in West Texas. Yeah. And West Texas being the only black dude in an all-white frat, first of all, your frat brother's going to call you out. Second of all, the general public is going to call you out. And if you have any position of power, and I had power, I was making money out there. I was an athlete, and then I was in a frat. I was a social chair within the frat. So I had a lot of fucking haters, bro. And every week, it's some shit. Testing 2 or 3 times a night.
Constantly.
And I was just like, fuck it. At some point, I'm tired of defending my character. Yeah. Let's just run it. And dudes is cowards, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you'll also find that, like, in that racist community, one of the coolest things they can do is say they beat up a black dude. Like, that's like the claim of fame. Like, oh, yeah, I'm tough. You know, Africans want to kill a lion. Racists want to fight a black dude. That is like the lion. Like, oh yeah, I slayed a lion. Like, and I found myself always challenged in that way. Always. 70%. West Texas, dungaree jeans, wife beater, fucking cowboy boots, can of dip, put under the lip. I'm friends with a lot of these motherfuckers. I'm from Tennessee, so we friends with a lot of rednecks. All white people ain't bad people, but I'm telling you, it's people that was out there on some bullshit, and I did not have to want it. It was going to be at the door. And I just couldn't be no coward. So I was like, fuck it. Let's run it. Let's run it always, forever. If you want to go there, I'm there. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? Mexicans in there, some blacks in there. But I feel like when you're dealing with somebody that really train, y'all ain't never finna squad. Like 2 people that really could kill each other, they really not trying to kill each other. You know what I mean? Because they know what they can do.
It's going to be really hard.
Absolutely.
It's going to be hard.
This is a pay-per-view fight.
Miserable.
Yeah. We're gonna take damage. I know that you're good enough to do damage. I know that I'm good enough to do damage, and I know that you're not gonna fucking quit. So somebody is gonna be more hurt than the other one, and that's probably the person that's gonna lose. But in the end, I don't think either of these 2 people want to waste their potential in this non-advantageous situation. Yeah. So the equality that training brings to humanity is what I think should be a requirement for every man. Like, okay, if you're in the military, I'm in the military, I'm going to fuck if you was 56th Brigade, fucking 926, underranked, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Are you in the military? Oh, hey, cool. Me too. We're brothers because we both did basic training. We basically been through the shit. We've had to have this regimented style of life. So united through the struggle. And I think that is where we say respect every man that steps in the ring, respect every man that steps on the mat, respect every person that does this sport. You know what I mean? Because granted, it takes a certain level of confidence. It takes a certain level of faith. It takes a certain level and that's where the respect for the brotherhood comes in. So you got the guy like you're talking about that wiped the floor with you, the steroid dude that's teeing off. I ain't got no respect for it because it's like, bro, first of all, I could take a L, but it's an L because one, I didn't keep my hands up. You was better than me. I was more tired. I wasn't conditioned well enough. My diet was shit. I stayed up to 4 a.m. watching this Netflix show. Got in here thinking I was hot. I was not. You know what I'm saying? That's the L. But I'm going to be back next week. Yep. But if you breaking ribs, cracking noses, you see the guy hurt, you still throwing type shit, bro, you out the fraternity, bro. You need to go join a band of like misfits where y'all are on demon time 24/7 because that ain't what we do here. Yeah. And some gyms, hard sparring is just a part of the business. And I respect it if that's what y'all do in there. But if I'm in a gym, like, honestly, like John's gym, come on, my boy.
Oh, trying to kill each other, yeah.
Ain't nobody in here really getting after it. Now we get some rounds. We do have some athletes that take it there, and we love those matchups because that shows the tiers, within the sport. But you got Lil Henry over here fighting Vashawn Davis. What is Lil Henry doing in the ring? Who gave Lil Henry the green light? Talking about he's level 3. This dude is a trained killer. You're in level 3? Don't even tell me you're level 3. That pisses me off. Like, what is level 3? You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad there's levels to this shit, but level 3 does not mean you're ready to spar, bro. Level 3 means you've been to 100 classes. Okay? I might beat the shit out of you, So I think there's levels to it, there's tiers to it, but what I love most about all the sports, bro, all combat sports, all martial arts, is that there's this like unity for the struggle, for the suck, and any man that has struggled with me is my brother, like 100%. Like, we've been through the struggle together. That's my dog, regardless.
Because you see through it. You 100%. See through them. It doesn't matter. And then, like, you start to, like, again, like, you see through it, and you know exactly who that person is.
100%.
And then, like, it doesn't matter what words come out of their mouth. It doesn't matter, like, what antics they do to, like, sell fights. You see through it, right? Like, people still get, like, really mad at, like, a Sean Strickland or, like, he's probably the only one left. Like Colby Covington.
That really sell the fight. They call you the N-word. I'm like, right on.
Sean's wild, bro.
Let's get them pay-per-view views.
Sean is wild, bro. But, it's like, you see right through it. Like, if you've been in the ring with him or the people who've trained with him, they talk that he'll put you through the ringer that first round. He'll see who you are. And if he respects you, then he respects you. If he doesn't respect you, he doesn't respect you. And that, like, there is that test, like how you were saying, like that first day you're there. There's a little bit of like, okay, let's see what you got, right? You're a bigger dude. You're all like, that's just going to be like the nature of it because you walk in, you carry yourself well. You're an athlete, like you're just fucking physically intimidating. So of course, that first day they're going to be like, all right, we got to kill this dude.
Absolutely,
we got to show him that what we're doing is worth it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you come back?
Right.
I've talked about this a lot. Like, there's two different schools of thoughts. Like, there's like, be nice to your newer people. And then there's like more like,
hell no, hell no, big dog.
I know. So it's like, I'm in it with you because that's how I think. I'm like, damn, like you can do that to me. I want to learn that.
Absolutely.
But not everybody can do that. Right. Sometimes you gotta, ease them into it, right? And, we can talk about if I agree with that or not. But the point is, like, there's definitely those two trains of thoughts. I definitely fall in the, like, nah, dude, show me what the fuck you can do to me. Right. In a respectful way. Right? Don't be disrespectful about it, but in a respectful way, show me how bad it could get.
Right.
I want to know.
Right.
That's why I'm here.
100%.
I'm here to figure out how bad can it get? Because I didn't grow up scrapping. I didn't grow up fighting. I always play. It's weird, dude. I've always been a person who talks shit. I've always played sports. Rarely scrapping. I've had a few incidents where I lifted a dude up off of his feet with a shove because he said something stupid. His head hit the floor, and that was about the end of that. He wasn't getting back up very quickly. Yeah. And I'm not gonna jump on you and hit you for no
concussion.
Reason.
Motherfucker, I've been putting people in concussion protocol for
and so
no reason.
It was the first time my dad was ever deployed. And then he said something about my dad. And I was already going through because I was like, dude, my dad just went to war, bro. It's like 2003. Yeah. Like, we're fresh. Yeah. Fresh in that motherfucker. Yeah, it's up. And so he was getting deployed. My dad was EOD. Yeah. So he's exploded. Like, that's there's a chance this motherfucker don't come back.
Absolutely.
And so he said something. I lifted him off the ground. Boom, hit the ground. That was it, right? I was like 10. And then, there's a part of that story is that my buddy who was in high school, I was in middle school. My buddy was in high school. He grabs me. He's probably like 250, 260. Grabs me and picks me up and doesn't allow anything else to happen. So who knows what I would have done, bro? Because I got that same like that switch, dude. It's like, hey.
Hey, but that's where the discipline come into, because that discipline helps you. When we talk about the firearm, we talk about the training. That discipline helps you know when to flip that switch, because again, when I first got the tech, it was like, flip. And then, you know, you start training a little bit. It's like, all right, chill, bro.
Yeah.
Let him make it, bro. Just walk it off, bro. Like, and then the part of you is like, we see Mike Tyson, I feel like a bitch.
I know.
I feel like I'm dying. Because you got that flip and you like,
No. Sometimes just,
man,
yeah,
you're
sometimes
trying me.
just,
But how many times do you have that? I mean, I got a relationship. How many times in your relationship where there be moments where you like want to tell her like, oh, shut your chest with me. You know, your homies, your family, you know what I mean? My clients as a trainer. You come in here telling me some bullshit ass excuse. I'm like, hey man, shut that shit up, please. Expeditiously shut that shit up.
But there has to be a line of that, right? Otherwise you just turn into some corporate slop.
Absolutely.
Everyone's dancing around the fact, and then they're just gonna stab you in the back.
Right. Thank you.
Right.
And that
like,
should be so fake.
Yeah,
all that
all
should be fake.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about life is that so much of what you do is
fake.
And the realest test you will get in life, bro. Get on the mat, bro. Get in the ring, bro. Hey, all that fake shit over with, bro. Tell me how you feel. Oh, my day. Yeah. It was great.
Whack.
Yeah. My day, whack. Like, I don't want to hear none of that fake shit. Like, tell me how
I kick you in the leg, I want to see how you react.
Exactly. Yeah. Ooh. Pussy. Yeah, that shit hurt. Immediately. Like, bro, it's instant feedback, bro.
Yeah, dude. And so it's like, you have to be straight shooters. And that's what the community is about. Like, there isn't a lot of fakeness.
Nah.
You can't fake it.
Nah.
You can't fake your reaction. When you get punched in the face, you can't fake how
in the
mad.
Stomach.
Boy.
The body shots.
See, that's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
It's not the headshots you have to worry about.
Nah.
The skull is hard.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hard shit up here.
Yeah.
There is nothing hard.
Vital organs.
Yeah. If you take that breath and that rib cage lifts above the liver, there is nothing there.
Absolutely nothing,
protecting that organ. And when it gets hit, it gets hit, it is the worst.
There's nothing else in your brain going off except for like survive. It's like
with your brain saying survive, your body might not move.
Oh, dude, no. If you can like do this, like this little like, oh, okay, dude, you're a champion, bro. Yeah. If you can do anything other than fold, bro, that kid's tough. Immediately, everybody that watched you take that shot and they're like, oh, is he gonna? He folded. But like if he doesn't fold, it's like, damn, that shot. You know, you will judge a man's entire existence off of that one shot he took.
I would never give anybody that satisfaction.
Bro, it takes a lot though.
Fuck it. Oh my God, dude. There was one time, I don't remember if it was with Dylan or not, but Dylan, for those who don't know, Dylan is a black belt in Taekwondo, came over to MMA, Muay Thai. He can box a little bit, but he has a nasty spinning heel kick.
Yeah.
And there was one time we were in a round, and like for the most part, you know,
y'all had some good ass rounds. I still remember that.
He's been training way more than me. He'll probably fucking torch my ass at this point. But at that time, I would always get the better of him.
Yeah.
And because I knew he had it in him, and I really wanted to extrapolate it because he is very talented.
Yeah.
But there was still a little bit of softness that we had to kill, a little timidness that we had to kill out of it, right? And so I wanted to get out of him, and now look at him, dude. He torched this kid.
You see his last fight?
Oh,
bro,
dude, he torched
that shit
him.
was brutal.
He torched him, bro. His knees to the face are so scary. But there was a time, it's probably maybe 45 seconds left in the round. He hits me with one of those clean spinning back heel kicks right to my gut. And it hurt so bad.
They're so technical too.
It hurt so bad, dude. And for those 45 seconds, I didn't let him know. My facial expression didn't change. Nothing about me changed. And I just kept whooping his ass. And then the buzzard goes off.
You threw punches? Don't lie. How many punches did you throw?
Oh,
during that 45 seconds.
Still going.
You were still going?
Still going.
White guys,
I was still going, bro. Because I was so determined to not let him know that he just did that.
That's some thin line between insanity and sanity for sure.
I'm completely crazy. I get it.
Bro, if you can throw a punch. Okay, let me say this.
I collapsed the second I heard ding, I went straight to the ground.
Yeah, just lay there.
And he said, and I don't remember if this is the round with Dylan or if this was somebody else, but I remember this It was with my buddy AJ, I think it was. Anyways, it was one of the two. I don't fucking remember. They both have dropped me with body shots. Nonetheless, the second the buzzer went off, I literally collapsed. And he looked at me and he goes, "You motherfucker, you couldn't give me that satisfaction, could you?" And I said, Hell nah,
bro.
Hell nah, bro. No
chance, bro.
No way. There's only a few times I've taken a knee and around, dude. There's a handful of times. I've never been dropped from a punch. There's been a handful of times a body shot has sat me down. And one of them was Peter Stanonik.
Damn.
Peter Stanonik hit me with a liver knee that I was out for a round. Whole round.
Liver shot, bro, it sends echoes through your body, bro. It's not like, I tell people it's like getting the wind knocked out of you, but like on a spiritual level. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Dude, it
deeper.
changes everything.
For sure, bro.
Changes everything.
Your whole mental, like, let me say this. If you have never been in a fight, that's okay. Don't worry about that. I want you to take your significant other and I want you to raise your hands up like just this high, okay? And I just want you to relax just a little bit. And I want you to let them hit you at like, say 50? 50%. Just 50% opposite sex, okay? Let them shoot you right here, right side. Let them hit you on the right side, about just in this area right here, but you got to stay relaxed. And that is going to be your test of like if you are tough or not. If they can hit you while you're relaxed, close your eyes. Matter of fact, close your eyes when it happens. I don't want you to flinch. Don't clench your abs or nothing. Close your eyes. Take that shot to the stomach. And if you can handle that and not fold, when I say fold, that means take a knee, start wincing, going, oh, making that sound right there, that, oh, because that's what it feels like. Oh, everything in your body is going to be screaming, oh. And if you can stand up and just smile, I just don't do anything, just smile, okay? Just smile and just act like it didn't hurt for like 1 minute. You're a man, okay? That's it. That's the man test. You're a man.
Bro, Taylor almost sat me down one time, bro. We were doing mitts and I was having to do like a 1-3-2 to the body or some shit. I don't remember it. Nonetheless, the combo ended with a 2 to the body. And for whatever reason, this exact punch came and I didn't flex.
Oh, you was eating that whole like mitts and then body?
Yeah,
body? No pad?
Yeah.
Right on.
And so I don't got a belly pad, right? You know.
Right on. Hey, I do it too.
Conditioning
with kids. Go ahead. Right on.
Yeah. And she hadn't really striked. This was like our third practice together, maybe.
Bro, she got some muscles, bro. Look at the genetics, bro. Look at the shoulders, bro.
Dog.
Tripping, bro.
Dude, in jiu-jitsu, there's times that she doesn't understand how strong she is sometimes. And she'll start going with me in jiu-jitsu. And I'll be like, bro, chill. You don't got to try to legitimately kill me. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, do you not understand? You are 170 pounds. You're still strong enough.
As fuck.
If you get a hold of my neck, it's still going to really suck.
Absolutely. First of all, you fucked up. You got a girl that does jiu-jitsu. After that one session I told you about in Brooklyn, I knew something was different about girls that did jiu-jitsu immediately. I was like, oh, because there was a girl with a cheetah print. She had cheetah print tights on underneath her gi. I was like, okay, a little hot mama want to do some mixed martial arts, some jiu-jitsu. Bro, I watched how she trained. I was like, oh,
they're spider monkeys.
Bro, it's nuts.
They're spider monkeys.
And then girls don't have but 2 gears, my boy. Chill or kill. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. They don't have the 2 speeds, bro. OD?
Literally it, bro.
How you want to granny speed or OD, my guy?
Because they roll with dudes and they box with dudes. They're sparring with dudes all day long.
Fighting for our lives.
They're literally, they're sparring at a disadvantage all day long. They have no choice but to go at 100%.
Bro.
But there are times where I'm like, Taylor, I need you to calm down. I'm trying to just flow. Yeah. I'm just trying to, it's like my 6th session this week. Nah. You're trying to kill me.
Ain't no flow. Let's go.
Let's go.
No flow.
That's it. And then she gets on my back, puts a body triangle in, and then fucking chokes me. And I'm like, Taylor.
With form.
And so I'm like, I have no choice but to then reciprocate. Oh, yeah. And then you reciprocate, and Taylor's like, why are you going so hard on me? Don't
say all that shit now. Don't talk that shit now. You almost killed me 3 minutes ago. I was fighting for my life. Yeah, so there's equality, okay?
There's a fine line.
It's rated E for everyone.
There's definitely a fine line. But dude, I mean, I have had my ass handed to me by a few women. I am in a position where I train with some of the pro women where bro, they'll fold you up. They're just better.
I mean,
they're better. And they will catch your arm or they'll catch your neck with their little bony forearms and they will fuck your life up.
Yeah.
And in this particular case, I haven't trained with her in a long time, but when she first moved down here, I was fresh. Like, we didn't really do leg locks at John's. Like, yeah.
This
like,
girl right here. This little 18-year-old girl.
Bro, we didn't do...
Wow.
Fuck your life up.
We didn't do leg locks. Like, and so when she came in, she was very, very good at the legs. And so I'm pretty sure, yeah, there it is right there. That clip right there, bro, where we talk about her beating me up, bro. Yeah, that's the one. Just move down here.
I can tell by her neck, she got it. She got that pedigree.
Bro, she was doing 2 sessions a day with a CrossFit session. Her dad's like 6'6", 6'7".
Bro, the jeans.
I don't know if he's actually that tall. He's like 6'4", 6'4".
I'm looking at the shoulders. I'm looking at the girth on that neck.
Yeah, bro.
She's not regular.
She walks around at about 180 pounds. She was doing 2 jiu-jitsu sessions and a CrossFit session, right?
Right on.
You have no choice but to defend yourself fully because she is going to fuck your life up.
Not me. And I'm not taking that chance.
She was, bro.
100%. We're going all out today.
Oh, it didn't matter.
She's a dog.
It didn't matter.
I could just tell.
I knew nothing about leg locks. She would enter the legs. She would fucking wrap her thighs around one of my legs and then turn my knee upside down. And I'd be like,
co-ed jiu-jitsu. Not gay. Aphrodisiac. Yeah. Actually, kind of hot.
Yeah. Bro, it's so much fun.
Yeah. So what y'all do, that's how we got the baby. Little jiu-jitsu, bedroom jiu-jitsu. Know what I'm saying?
Nothing's better than an open mat first.
That's it.
They get you all worked up.
I'm going to fuck her. That's it.
But
wait, did she make you tap?
Her?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yes, every day, multiple times a session. Yes. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, yes. I thought you were just saying like she was the toughest fighter.
Oh,
she tapped you.
Yes, bro.
Dang. She's a blue belt?
Purple belt.
Oh, okay,
she's tapped me. She gets that gi around your neck.
Listen, I'm not talking that shit where y'all do it out of respect. Like, yeah, that's enough.
No. If she gets that gi around his ass. Bro, if she gets that gi.
How'd that feel?
Dog.
The face.
You do a 10-minute round with her. Around like
who doing that?
About minute 7, when she gets that gi wrapped around your neck, you're gonna be like, fuck, and you're gonna tap. And you're gonna tap. If she puts a body triangle in, you're not getting out.
I believe you.
She's gonna take that gi and she's gonna wrap it around your pretty little neck.
Yeah.
And she's gonna fucking wrap it up like a bow tie and go, and you're gonna go.
See, I want to see the Google search history of people that really do jiu-jitsu because I feel like they on some different type of time. Like the shit that like somebody can do to you with jiu-jitsu is so much worse.
It'll put you in a pretzel.
Bro, there's nothing. I've sent you shit on Instagram where I'm like, bro, shoot everybody. When you get out of this pretzel, everybody with a phone got to go. Wipe the shit off, delete the video right now. Everybody gotta go, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I see some shit in jiu-jitsu.
Why people don't come back.
Exactly. If you put me in a pretzel, on God, as soon as I get up, run the fade on the feet. It's the UFC where they're like, oh, stand them up. Yeah, let's stand it up. Now you got to shoot the fade because there is no reason. What can you do to me? Think about this. What can you do to me in a pretzel position that's not gay?
I'm punching the face.
How?
Easily.
You got me sprawled out, busted open.
I'll put you in a crucifix.
So you gonna punch me like this?
I will put you in a crucifix. I will control.
That's my favorite one.
I will control one wrist with a V clamp, and I will control your other arm with both of my legs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna scissor my legs, and I'm gonna put your arm in there in a position where if you move, you'll break it. And then I'm going to V-clamp the other hand. And I'm going to take my free hand, which is going to be my right hand. And I'm going to fucking sit there and go, and I'm just going to do it softly.
V-clamp.
Softly.
V-clamp your ass.
If I get full extension with a V-clamp, I don't give a fuck how strong you are.
Full extension with a V-clamp?
With a
right
V,
on.
boy.
Right on.
fucking
bricked up,
pinned to the ground.
Look how he's happy about it. He's envisioning this shit. This is what I'm telling you, bro. They do jujitsu, bro. You're
different,
cooked, bro. They look at the Google search history.
I know, man.
Look, what do you search? V clamps, full extension V clamps, ground and pound. Like,
I mean, dude, if you're in a crucifix, you're in a really
that's my
bad
favorite, bro.
spot.
Oh, you're cooked,
You're in a
bro.
bad, really.
How you get out of that shit?
Bad
Just be
spot.
super flexible. Do like
You
a
can,
little
you can
roll
roll
over.
over. Sometimes you can roll
you gotta be
over,
strong
but you
as
have to
fuck.
get the arm out.
You know how strong you got to be to
course.
roll over and still get, like, once you get that head through, you're good. But how strong, this man got your legs. He got your arm with his legs. That's a lot of weight on that one side. So really you got to roll towards that side.
And
you
it's
ain't getting
torquing
out.
that arm. If done right, it's a torque on the arm.
Torn labrum at best. At the
sucks.
least. The minimum.
Oh, yeah, both
no
of
more
them-
rotator
both of them
cuff.
are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, both
So we're
are
just
gone.
out here getting Gumby. You know what I mean? Yeah. You survived and your masculinity is still intact, but to have somebody in a pretzel or a crucifix in these positions, bro, like even just top guard, bro, you just got like full mount.
Did you watch the Hamzat Dricus Duplessis fight?
I didn't. I watched the one with Sean Strickland. I think Sean Strickland's a plant, bro. I don't think he's good enough to beat Hamzat, bro. I feel like he's beaten Adesanya. I feel like he's beaten Hamzat. I feel like I would watch that dude fight these guys 9 out of 10 times, and I would expect him to get his ass whooped 9 out of 10 times. And he does the same.
It's the distance. His distance
Bro, the
management.
same shit, bro. I understand he's very consistent. He's a dog. I respect every man that gets in the ring. He's not good enough to beat Hamzat, bro. They run it back. It's not possible, bro.
I don't
on paper, bro, it's not possible.
Yeah, I don't disagree. It was interesting, but he also cut 47 pounds.
Bro, 47 pounds? He's Dagestani, bro.
He died.
Bro, 47 pounds against a motherfucker that literally fights wild animals for training.
No,
2-3 years
Hamzat cut 47 pounds.
You think he cut too much?
47 pounds.
You think he cut too much?
47 pounds,
hey,
my guy.
I've seen it, bro. I've seen it.
47 pounds.
I think you cut
He
muscle
died.
at that point.
No, he literally died.
Yeah, he
He
had
died.
no gas tank.
He pulled guard. Hamzat pulled guard in the second round.
He ran out of gas. But why you think he did that?
He's just too big for the weight class. He's always been too big. He used to cut down to 175. He missed weight by like 10 pounds one time. And then that's when he did the "I kill everybody" speech.
Yeah.
He missed weight by 10 pounds that day.
Hey,
Hamzat's crazy.
Yeah.
He's insane.
I don't
He's
think
one of the
Strickland can beat him.
scariest.
I think if they fight in there, if they walk around weight,
I think
Hamzat beat the fuck out of Strickland and everybody
weight
else,
cut?
and everybody else in the division. I ain't even saying.
I don't disagree with that. I think Hamzat's better than everybody. But
any motherfucking Dagestani
only takes-
guy
it only takes
against
one time.
anybody else in the world, them
only takes-
motherfuckers winning. They winning,
it
bro.
only takes one time.
2 or 3 years for the get.
It only takes one time.
They didn't get love as children. Look at the back
We'll
of their
find out.
head, flat.
If we get this,
No tummy time.
if we ever get Ilia Topuria versus Islam, it's a fucking dream.
But see, he
It's a dream.
he a technician, bro.
Bro, you ever watch his
Topuria,
YouTube videos?
bro. He
You
like
watch his
that.
YouTube videos?
And he like special ops or some shit.
No, that's
Who the Croatian special ops?
No, that's
dude?
the French dude.
French dude.
Benoit Saint Denis. He was in the French He was in the French Legion.
Yeah.
That's a scary. That motherfucker's killed people. He's killed people before.
What? It's another dude. He was in. He was like a Croatian something.
Was it Micro?
Milko
Krokop? Was he in the Croatian Special Forces?
He was, but this other dude, he's Croatian too. And I always think it's Topuria. They look the same.
No, Topuria's Georgian.
Yeah.
Same place where Marab's from.
Type shit.
Yeah, same place Marab's from.
Yeah.
Marab is.
That's my dog too. Ain't nobody beating Marab,
I've rolled
bro.
with Marab, dude.
You rolled with Marab?
Yeah,
Swear to
when I was
God.
in Vegas, I swear, dude.
Bro,
We giggled together.
Legendary, bro.
It was pretty cool. I got to go to the 10th Planet Vegas when I was out there.
Oh, that's crazy.
And so, I mean, I've had the luxury to train with
Ain't
a lot of
nobody
different
beating
people.
Marab, bro. If Marab don't have to
Peter
cut
Yan
no
just
weight,
beat him.
Bro, that was lucky, bro.
Peter Yan's a dog.
Bro,
Peter
he is
Yan
a dog,
is a
but he
dog.
dirty, bro. Ever since the fight with was it Sterling?
Aljamain. Mm-hmm.
With the
knee on the
dirty
ground.
shit, bro, I was like,
I don't think
nah.
it's on purpose.
Bro.
I don't think it's on purpose. It's
Come
in the,
on.
It's in the moment,
How
dude.
you accidentally knee somebody in the face with their hands on the ground?
In the moment.
Come on.
You're just in the moment.
I don't know. Ever since then, I've been off of them. But you know, black community can be rather unforgiving. Because I feel like
That's fair.
if your hands down,
Russians love black people, dude.
they do a little bit.
They fuck with
They
black
don't fuck
people.
with us
Roy Jones
right
Jr.
away.
loved it over there.
But he did all that brain damage over there too. He was fighting every week. He should have called it.
Was he?
Bro, he was getting his ass whooped.
No shit.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Bro, they're scary people. When I was in Thailand, A lot of Russians train in
That's
Thailand.
what they go to Thailand for.
Dude.
And Russians are tough people, bro.
Bro, I have a problem, right? I told a story.
Admitting is the first step.
I have a problem. So I'm not scared of people.
Yeah.
Like, I understand there's people who can whoop my ass.
Right.
And if you can whoop my ass, I understand that. And I'll be like, here. But
Respect.
if we had to do it, we had to do it.
That's
like,
absolutely.
It's unfortunate. I hope we don't have to
Right.
ever, because it's going to be really, really bad for me.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, fuck it, dude. I go out my shield,
give you
right?
what I got, regardless.
And so I was walking around 10th Planet. There's a guy who goes to B team, now Simple Man Martial Arts. And he's like 6'8", Viking dude. He used to have real long hair and a beard. He cut the hair down. And so, but I mean, he's like 6'8", 260. I mean, he's absolutely shredded. He's a huge dude. And you just see him walking around open mat, like sad, because nobody would roll with him. Everyone was just so scared. And most people are just like, I'm not taking that roll. So what do? I see him walking around with the puppy dog eyes, and I feel bad for him. I'm like, dude, I'll roll with you. And so, I mean, he absolutely folds me up, like in a very sweet way. He was very, very nice.
Don't do that.
Bro, I can't help it. I want to see how bad it's going to get. So I did way worse. He, very gentle. Jiu-jitsu, gentle arts. He make me tap, he let go. I was in Thailand. There was a Russian in there who was probably 6'5", 230, shredded.
Unit.
I had no idea who he was. I had no idea what he was about. I just knew he didn't have a partner. And I found that out about 30 seconds in. The coaches broke it up because he was, dog, no one this big should have hands like that.
What y'all was doing? Muay Thai?
Just straight boxing. So,
I thought y'all was doing jiu-jitsu, bro.
No.
I thought y'all was doing jiu-jitsu.
No.
I would have never recommended. 6'5"?
Specimen.
230?
Specimen.
Range?
Specimen, bro. Huh? I do not know his name. I don't know who he was.
Range?
I don't know who he was. All I know is I take back what I said earlier. He gave me my worst ass whooping because the coaches literally had to stop the round.
30 seconds in.
I ate all the shots, of course, because I'm just fucking retarded. I ate them all.
What year was this?
But I'm getting...
This is crazy. What year is this?
I went to Thailand in 2022,
This
2023.
is since I've known you.
When I went to Thailand, yeah.
That's where you
So I was
learned
there
head
for a
movement,
month.
is what you're saying.
I was there for a
After
month.
that, when you realized the significance of head movement.
So, dog, I find out this man is like a 13-0 pro boxer. Ed, when I say this man lit me up like a fucking Christmas tree, I mean he hit me with 12-piece combos, and I had nothing.
Damn.
The smoothest I've ever been pieced up in my life. In my life, dog. Like, I still think about this sometimes. He killed me. I died. Like, he would have killed me.
The rebirth.
Dude, just fuck. He whooped my ass 30 seconds.
See, I'm not.
And that was him getting called off a few times before that.
I feel like it's a certain badge of honor that comes with being crazy enough to do. Because, like, I feel like,
Or
you know,
stupid
some people
enough.
tell a story and it's like, oh, let me tell you a story that can compete with that, or is similar to that, or can one up that. Bro, there are not many guys that are one up in that story, because most of us are going to see that guy and go,
He didn't have
not him.
He didn't have a partner. I felt bad. Nobody wanted to work with him.
There's
There
gotta
was
be
clearly
an
a fucking
instinct.
reason,
Yeah.
bro. And I like, oh, of course. I've actually never told this story on the podcast. So we're talking about Cody Steele, right? So Cody and I did the same Muay Thai tournament. His very first striking match was in my division, one weight class above. So we were both C class. We both never fought before. And he was in the weight class above. I'm standing in line to weigh in. And you talk about this like instinct, this like aura. He walks in. He's about 300 feet to my right. I'm looking the opposite direction. He walks in And I go, what the fuck? Who is that? You can just tell.
He's got it.
You can tell.
Yeah.
He comes up, daps up Brandon, and then walks away. And I look at Brandon and I go, who the fuck is that? And he goes, oh, that's Cody. That's my boy. I was like, who's Cody? And why can I feel his aura?
Yeah.
Why do I know that he's about that life?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, competes at the highest level. I was like, oh,
I know.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, dude, it's like a refinery he's been through. Like, I feel like
know.
you go through the fire so many times that what comes out is like a very proven, polished, beautiful thing that you can be proud of. And it's the same piece of metal that you were before, but that fire kind of gets rid of some of the bullshit that, emotion or rock or whatever the fuck, dirt, that shit's gone. There's a polishing that happens. But I feel like if you don't see the guy that didn't have a training partner and take that ass whooping in life, there's just like, you won't start a business and have a kid and work a 9-to-5 and get fucking engaged and just do all this shit at the same time because you don't know what's going to happen and you're still kind of a pussy. You know what I mean? Because you never really prove to yourself that like you don't have to, don't be a pussy. Like Sean Strickland is a very big like, don't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy.
That's like his thing. And I respect that so much.
David Goggins.
Don't be a pussy.
Don't
it's
be
a thing.
pussy.
But 6'6", 6'5", no respect of a man. But it is written, have no respect of a man. And now you respect every man. You give every man what you owe him. But it says have no respect of a man. So don't look at another man and think he's something that he's not. Don't look at it. So I respect you for being crazy.
I found out though.
Yes.
I found out.
Some of these motherfuckers like that. These are really like that.
I found out though, dude.
I ain't trying to take a
12-piece combo,
crazy,
bro. And this is, I'm not terrible.
He didn't feel you out. He just went in there and was like,
oh, bro, he just went in.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. He was that. That's how confident. He knew. He knew there was nobody in there that was going to touch him, and he was right.
But see, he sent that message early. I wonder what would have happened if you would have made it like through that first minute.
I would have died. He would have killed me. He would have knocked me out.
I think that
he would have knocked me out. No, he would have knocked me out. He
was linking on them punches like that.
He would have knocked me out.
Damn.
I was getting wobbly. He was rocking me. He hit that hard.
He had the size though. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? He had the size,
bro. He was good. And it was spot on. It was accurate. It was fast. You had no idea what was coming. I swear to God, it was a 12-piece combo. And you've seen me, he had me stuck here and just smooth. And there was nothing, I would have died.
Damn.
I didn't grapple at that time, but if I did, I would have.
Bro, you should have tied up, bro.
I would have instinctually grabbed him and just prayed that he didn't do jiu-jitsu. Imagine you fucking take him down and he just smiles even more. I'd be like, God damn, dude, yeah. I'm fucked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked.
You do jiu-jitsu?
You do jiu-jitsu? Show me. Like, fuck.
Immediately.
And so, like, dude, and even at Tiger Muay Thai, here I am again. I come into the class I go up to the front desk and she says, hi, like, what are you here for? And I was like, I'm just here for a day pass. I get the day pass and she's like, cool. Are you beginner, advanced, or intermediate? Beginner, intermediate, or advanced? And I was like, well, I'm probably an intermediate. And so I go to the intermediate class and the instructor immediately just calls me out. I was like, I don't know what it was. Maybe he just knew. I don't know.
Said advanced?
No, I went to the intermediate class,
okay,
right?
Okay,
I was like, I'm like 2 years in,
all right.
And I go up and I start warming up with the intermediate class. In 15 seconds, the instructor goes, hey, you, come here. How many fights you have? And I was like, 3. He's like, you're over there. Puts me in the advanced class. I end up sparring Timur, who fought for Bellator and had a stint at the UFC. I end up sparring this man, Dagestanian, I assume, of that region. Of that region.
Type shit. Khabib them build.
Spars with no mouthpiece, 12-ounce gloves. Fights bantamweight, 135er. I'm probably like 185.
Bro, I'm knowing you at least 180.
I'm probably like 185 at that point, right? We spar. And bro, This man was
it.
trying to kill me. And I stood in the fire, put my hands back on him, put my kicks back on him. And we just did the thing. No. It's just Muay Thai. Straight Muay Thai. Yeah, and he absolutely lit my ass up like Christmas tree, but I stood there though.
MMA and Muay Thai?
Muay Thai doesn't go to the ground. Muay Thai just stops with the sweep. So if I foot sweep you or something, it just you get back up.
I've seen them I've seen on the take. I don't want to call it a takedown, but they throw a motherfucker down.
Yeah. So that's it. So I can throw you over the hip or over the knee. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I can't like hip toss you, but I can sweep you. I can sweep you over the knee.
How do point system work?
Like sweeps. And clinching is very, very favorable. Walking forward is very favorable. Walking backwards, the Thais hate that shit. They're like, pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah, for sure. Because they're throwing knees and elbows.
Yeah, and you watch those guys, it's action.
Yeah.
If there's not punches being thrown, action.
Who do you think tougher, Mexicans or Thai?
Oof, dude. That's tough, man. I mean, you watch these Thais fighting 4-ounce gloves, 4-ounce Muay Thai, 4-ounce Muay Thai, and you watch them, they're the toughest humans. Like, anybody who does 4-ounce Muay Thai is tougher than anybody. Because you see, bro, you see MMA guys get dropped with one shot all the time. And then you watch these 4-ounce Muay Thai dudes go 3 straight rounds and eat like 300 shots each, bro, and neither of getting cracked, and neither of them drop each other.
Blood everywhere,
bro. It's insane.
See a motherfucker raise his elbow up.
It's insane.
Straight on that, bro.
Insane, dude.
Throw your elbows at me, brother.
They're the craziest. They're the craziest by far. Anybody that
kicks,
does pure,
bro, sometimes they be landing but then they'll catch that hoe. But like, after it landed, I'm like, no, sir.
Sometimes you got to. It'd be like that. Sometimes they just faster.
Bro.
Sometimes they faster. You eat it.
Got it.
Yeah, but you eat it. You're like, good one. Yeah. Catch it and then fucking send their ass flying.
Yeah.
Because they got to pick themselves back up.
I seen a dude catch the leg. He tried to hit the dude. No, sir. Wow. Turned that foot over. The one that was on the ground, he was like this. Boom. Turned it over. And then he didn't even go down.
Yep.
He put the dude down and he just like walked out that shit. I was like, brother, you're out.
Bro, I used to catch the kick, extend it out in front of me, pull you across, and throw a 2 as I pulled you in.
That's more my style. I'd rather do that. I feel like it's less risk, higher reward.
But I would sweep the fuck out of everybody. I loved sweeping people. I love the clinch.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I'm just crazy, bro. I love being in the clinch. I love dirty boxing.
I want to be sweat on people with that shit, man.
I want to be shoulder to shoulder.
I want to feel you.
I want to be shoulder to shoulder. Why am I going to let you just dance around and jab
out
me?
Here, you want the knife. This is the knife guy. He playing Call of Duty knives only, bro.
Why would I sit there and let you jab me for? Why? Why am I going to let you dance around and look all pretty? Bro, hell nah. I'm closing the distance. I'm closing the distance. You're gonna throw a jab. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna follow the jab in, and hello.
Nah.
Hello, personal space. I'm here.
Nah, I gotta. But see,
I'm not staying at no range. Like on the streets, bro. I'm not throwing more than like 2 punches at distance.
Yeah.
And then you close the hell no.
No, I'm definitely. I mean, I get it though, because you girthier. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to get inside.
Yeah.
I want to get inside. I want to grab you. Pause. I want to get a hold of you.
There you go.
And it's not even just to take you down. I don't even really want to go to the ground. Could you imagine rolling around on some cement? Fuck all of that. Let your boy kick me in the face. No. Get scratched up. But no.
Your whole fit, shoes,
I want to get inside, put my hands on your inner biceps, mummy you around, and fucking send a knee and then an elbow right behind.
I can fuck with that. That's respectable. If you go on the ground and you start doing that slide back shit, just sit on your ass and come on, slide back shit. Nah.
We talked about this we talked about this 2 episodes ago. There is something. It's funny because he's a guard player. He's like 230, big fucking dude, but he plays guard and he's super nimble, flexible, pro jiu-jitsu guy. Shout out Brandon George. And he was talking about how there's something cocky though. There's something about me just laying down and being like, come on, brother.
Yeah.
And knowing they can't do a goddamn thing, dude.
I'm kicking you, bro. I'm just going to stand kicking little side kicks. I'm just going to kick you, bro.
Kicking someone on the ground is actually difficult. You know what's also really difficult? Ground and pound. People don't factor in how much of a skill it is. It is really hard to control somebody and punch at the same time to generate power. So it's really difficult. You gotta know how
to control your body and manipulate movement. You have to be a really good manipulator.
Tough. Yeah, it's really hard.
You got to press them. You got to press them down so they can't get up. And there's really only one. You're gonna have one. Some chops. You might get some elbows. They might tickle a little. Yeah,
but to get a big one, it's hard. Especially if the other person is strained. It's like, I think that's a thing that MMA guys don't focus on enough, is like the actual skill of ground and pound, like actually pinning an arm, then then going into the striking. Like some people get so excited. They're like, I have you down. And then they wind up, and the next thing you know, they get swept. That's it. And then now they're on bottom getting their shit pushed in.
My boy like to talk all the shit? The black dude.
Which one?
He talks shit all the time. His whole thing. He the mouse. All he do is talk shit.
Who?
What's his name?
You talking about the guy that got smacked on video?
Nah, bro. He.
Or we're talking about actual fighter.
A UFC fighter.
Oh, okay.
On the ground. He's on his back.
Oh, Kevin Holland.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
That's my dog.
Bro, he's a real life superhero. He stopped a shooting at a restaurant.
Did he really?
Yeah. Bro, Kevin Holland is a standout human being.
I like him, bro.
Genuinely. He stopped 3 crimes.
All the time. They're like, bro, this is you, bro. This is you. And I'm like, bro, I love Kevin Holland.
Because he's great.
Win or lose, bro.
He's having fun.
He's having fun.
He's having fun, dude.
And there's a calmness to his, like, he's in tough shots. I've seen him take some tough shots and been in bad spots. But he's always calm. Like, this is nothing. But people don't realize, like, if you're a talker, sometimes you're talking to yourself. And it's really a superpower. Oh, yeah. If you can do it on camera in front of millions of people and you're talking to yourself like, nope, that was nothing. We don't care. This guy's his best. He's the coach. He's coaching himself. So when he goes in the ring, they're talking to him. He's like, oh, I can give you the feedback. Yeah, no problem. He's beating the shit out of me. I don't know how to do this. I'm stuck right here. His coach is like, oh, okay.
He's so locked in. He's so in the moment.
Yeah.
He's so present.
Yeah.
He's a standout human. There was a shooting at a restaurant. Well, there was a guy who walked into our restaurant who went to go start shooting, and him and his 2 buddies, and I think they were in other promotions. I believe they train as well. They tackled him, restrained him, and put him down. And that's exactly what we're looking for. That's what the training is for.
That's what it's about.
For that reason,
Don't be
man.
A pussy.
It's for that reason, dude. And it takes a lot of balls to go towards somebody pulling a gun out. A lot of balls.
What are you going to do?
Oftentimes, it probably is the better decision anyways to go forward into it and just pray that you're faster than him. Yeah. Because if you start running away, you're just going to get shot anyways, right?
You're going to go outrun that bullet.
And so then a week later, he was somewhere about to fight. And he was just going through the town. And he saw somebody robbing a store and stopped him. In 2 weeks, in like a back-to-back weeks, he stopped 2 crimes. He's
find better parts of town to hang out in.
No, it was at a nice restaurant in Houston.
Damn.
It was a steakhouse. It was a nice spot.
I love his just like his personality.
No, he's a good dude. He's a sound dude.
Yeah. But I mean, when we talk about ground and pound, I mean, that is obviously better than ground and pound, but to just have the wherewithal to be in a bad spot.
On your back.
The little bit of elbow leverage.
Knock him down, yeah.
And fuck them up in a fight that you're kind of losing. You know what I mean? So it's always, we talk about that puncher's chance, man. And it's just, you can't play. So what did Bruce Lee say? Get it over with quick. You have to, bro. Get it over with quick. And all that talking and huffing and puffing, dude, every second counts. Let's cause as little of a scene as possible, and let's do as little damage as we need to do to get this over with. If Superman destroys a whole city to save like fucking a cat in a tree, it's not worth it, bro. But if no one even knew what was going on and he saved them and then he tells them about it later, so much better. There's no damage done, unnecessary damage, and you got this shit handled as fast as possible. That's why I think, I'm just going to say this, boxing, you got to learn it. You're going to be on your feet. It's important. You should start on your feet. You got to learn it. First and foremost, you got to learn it. You know, you got a daughter, you got a kid, you got a son, you got a wife, you got yourself, brother. It takes 2 to rape you. Remember that. Just takes 2.
One man can hold you down. 2 can rape you.
100%. What did she say about the 2?
She said, I disagree.
Well, I mean,
she said she's talking about how there could be one man who can hold you down and rape you. We've had this discussion. Yeah. I don't believe it's possible. But
for men, I mean, listen, it would have to be, first of all, it's wildly impressive. If 2 dudes are going at it and one dude can maintain a boner also physically fighting for his life. Like, he's connected a link to like combat sports and like eroticism, which for me, there's like no blood flow going on at that time. I am like locked the fuck in.
Nah, there's
So if this dude,
bro, like
not happening, bro.
Nope.
Like, there's nothing going on there. Like, if the dude's chubbed up for that or bricked up for that, yeah, you got a mental condition going on. That's not normal. No one should be bricked up during a fight for their life. Like, I mean, and also, why? How do you want it that bad? But secondly, thirdly, you got to train strength. You know, you need that. I tell people,
you have to be strong.
There's no, I'm just going to roll every day, brother. You're going to fracture something.
You will.
So I'm just going to break. You got to calcify. You know what I mean? It's a refinery. You go to the gym. You got to train your sport. Then you got to train to be strong within your sport. And so there's strength training. There's goddamn yoga that you need. You know, there's so much that goes into it. And that's what I like about jiu-jitsu. You guys are far more mobile than the average athlete. There's tons of boxers that can barely touch their toes. You know,
can't touch my toes. I can when I train though.
It's
Shit,
bad.
it's really bad. Yeah, but if
you're
you put
bigger than you've been in a while, though.
I'm like 210 right now.
Yeah, I've not seen you over 200, and I don't even
TRT.
know. Yeah, hey, Joe Rogan,
let's go, boy.
Yeah, you liking it?
Oh my god,
Is it a game changer?
it's incredible.
How's the shoulder?
This one's fine.
This one's full.
Yeah, bro. Because I'm pretty sure I just did the exact same thing to this arm, but less. I was wrestling with a wrestler.
Yeah.
First mistake. But dude, this time I was like, I'm gonna fucking get him. Yeah. I had him. I had a strong underhook, and we were in like a position called dogfight. So essentially, it's like a 50-50 position. We're both on our knees. One has an underhook and one has an overhook. We're like side by side, right, shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. And dude, I had a strong underhook. I was beating his overhook, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking take you down this time. Because this motherfucker takes me down all the goddamn time. And I've only tapped him if I can get into his legs, which is very fucking rare. Yeah. Wrestlers don't let you enter their legs or go inverted or get under them, and it's fucking frustrating because I just want to break your leg and you won't let me. Yeah. And I can't get a hold of his upper body. He's too goddamn big. And so
I just want to break your leg. And you won't let me.
You won't.
We're going to clip that right on.
You won't let me.
The Google search history of the jiu-jitsu guy. It has to be studied, bro.
I'll tell you a funny story on that in a second. So I got an underhook and I go for a knee tap and I reach across to his far knee and this motherfucker Uchimatas me. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to roll through. So I underscooped his leg and I'm like, I'm going to take you further than you wanted to go. Bro, and as soon as I went to go roll through, I mistimed it and I just spiked my shoulder straight into the mat. And it's been fucking with me for like a month.
Might have been a slight separation though. I mean,
what
that
feels
sounds like
kind of,
if you landed on it,
it was bad.
Could have just been a relocation or slight separation. Hopefully,
yeah. So
the right side doesn't get frayed. I think what you did on the left one.
No, the left one I blew that shit out
for sure.
Yeah, but dude, that hole. It's not fully filled in, but TB 500 and BPC 157. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it's gone. Yeah, a lot of that hole is gone. Yeah. This shoulder rarely gives me any mobility or any strength issues anymore. I can do push-ups again until I fuck this one up. I was back to doing sets of 25, 50 push-ups. I was back to fine. I couldn't dip. I can't do any chest dips. Can't do it. It just won't work. It just won't happen.
But you know what?
But I was back
never let it fucking heal.
I know.
It was
I can't stop training. I'm like a pit bull that needs my fucking steps. What am I gonna do? Go fucking lift weights? I have to choke someone out.
I know, bro.
I have to either be choked out or choke someone out.
Or I need to get choked out.
Yeah, there is no in between, bro.
If it'll keep you off the mats, I'll choke you.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
Admitting is the first step.
I have a problem.
I appreciate you being honest.
This wrist, fucked. Pain, 7 out of 10. 24/7. Does not stop hurting.
7 out of 10 all the time?
7 out of 10. Doesn't stop hurting. In relative. Yeah. In relative, right? Yeah. As bad as a wrist can bother you. Yeah. Like a 7 out of 10, right? Yeah. It still works. Yeah. But that, ow. And
it's time to start practicing Tai Chi, bro. It's time, bro.
I can't stop.
I think you'll be so much better when you come back. I'll take like.
I did. I took 3 months off for the stem cells.
Okay.
But I got those in my back, which feels a lot better. Count?
Because that's a whole nother healing process.
Well, you know.
I mean, granted, you did take the time off.
I did.
Did
Truly.
you improve a weakness? Or did you heal an ailment? These are different.
You know, see, you're starting to bring logic into this.
You know what I mean?
And I like to live in the world where, you know what, just fucking go forward.
That's it. You guys are a good match. Hey, man. Go. What does it say? Just go, baby. 2 speeds.
I just keep training and just pray that it goes away.
There's a double edge to that sword. If you train while hurt, you do heal differently. You can heal better. It just will take longer.
Yeah.
But there is some parts of healing that don't happen.
It just doesn't work. Yeah.
So it's like you just like, fuck it. Let's add another layer of just meat right here. But that meat is like so fucking just like it's not like it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? So, but if you take some time off and work in the water for a little bit, I think you would improve in ways that like people would be like, damn, this guy, he's him.
You're probably not wrong.
You know, but you gotta have the discipline. It's one thing, you can't be a pussy, but then you also can't be addicted to the pussy. You know what I mean? You gotta have the discipline to say, not right now, honey.
Not right now. No.
Not right now. You need it.
I don't.
You go.
It's a fucking rabid dog.
That's it.
A rabid dog.
Get on it.
Bro.
Stay on it. I respect it.
He did pissy.
Yeah.
He did.
But I do understand. The irritability,
I get irritated.
it's real. Like, it is real. And it's not, I don't know.
Like, go.
Yeah.
Just go.
You want them to go. Yeah, I feel that. If I don't work out, like, for like, let's say, I say working out is my medicine. I got about 4 days off meds before, like, I feel.
You're a problem to society, a potential problem.
That's like a week and a half. I'm a problem in like a week and a half. After like 3-4 days, I start to I'm a piece of shit feeling starts to creep in. I'm wasting away. Like, what am I doing with my life? That starts to creep in.
I'm terrible.
So now everything that I'm doing that's like, oh, let me be a good dad or let me be a better boyfriend.
All goes out the window.
Those thoughts make me feel like a bitch. So like being a good dad without working out makes me feel like a bitch.
It just doesn't happen.
Like a soft ass.
It's so hard.
I should breastfeed. I should just grow titties and breastfeed.
It's so hard.
I am the woman now.
It's so hard.
Dude, it's brutal.
It's hard. And there's so many men doing it.
If I go do a workout and I come home and my baby's name is Valentina. If she's like, I want to go on a bike ride, I'm like, 2-hour workout, fucking trained like 8 people today, did 2 boxers during that time.
Go on that fucking bike ride.
I'm going on a bike ride.
God,
and I'm like,
right, dude.
You want me to cook dinner too? Like, yeah, no problem. If I don't go on that workout, if I had to skip my workout, say, hey, can you cook dinner tonight? And I'm like, right on. And then like, let's say V starts crying. Dude, I'm like, I'm out, bro. Like, I need to get an apartment. Like, I need to get some space. Like, it's my psyche is fucked.
You have to take care of it.
Without training. And so I have the utmost respect for people. I told y'all when you got here, dude, you're doing a lot. Like, I've seen the transition, and it's been like a seamless transition.
Because it's selfish otherwise.
Yeah.
It's selfish otherwise. People think about it backwards. It's not selfish to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
It is selfish to not take care of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Because you will be someone else's burden.
Absolutely.
Whether it's later in life or, as we're talking about right now, you're going to be irritable. Work is going to bother you. Yep. Imagine letting
work, bring your work stress home. Like, all you talk about is work.
I couldn't imagine my 9 to 5 ever affecting my mood.
Dude, change your podcast to What's Up, Brodey,
crazy.
and just put like your job shit up there. And then like see how many people want to hear you talk about Tom not filing a fucking status report. Like, nobody wants to fucking Tom, man.
Tom, dude.
This guy's a fucking worst.
I couldn't imagine allowing that to affect my day.
Yeah.
Because guess what? It is insignificant. Sure, it pays the bills, it helps out, but it is insignificant in the grand scheme of things.
I think if you have ADHD, the best part of your day is always going to be when you get to go play, you know? And so like you get home from school or you're at school, y'all get recess. Recess is definitely my PE, definitely the best thing. After school, whatever I get to do after school, that's the best part of my day. So my day is pretty much stapled together by the thing I get to do that I love the most.
Yeah. And there's so many people who don't have a hobby.
Take the fucking staple away.
Or
got a bunch of loose papers.
They don't even have friends.
Yeah.
I think about this a lot.
Oh my God, it's a whole nother fucking episode.
They don't have friends.
But what do you get when you go to the gym? You know, when you go roll, you got fucking a community. And I studied blue zones, right? So
what's a blue zone?
A blue zone is a place on Earth where people live the longest. And you look at these personality traits, you look at these lifestyle habits. Mm-hmm. And so what you would think is that these people never drink alcohol. They do no illicit drugs. They're very consistent, robotic people, and they're just living a long time. That's not the case. I was in Okinawa in July, and they have like 95,000 people over the age of 95.
Wow.
Like the deepest blue zone of all the blue zones. And brother, I'm hanging out with old people. I'm staying in this part of Okinawa that's like literally like the original part. They have a castle there still. And the original like imperial families are like still have descendants there. This is super crazy. And these are people that were around during World War II, bro. And they're still around. You get what I mean? And there's a ton of them. Like, there's a ton of them. And so, nope, not a big deal. It's this guy. I'm walking down the street, and this guy has this like pop-up wine bar, and I pop in because I'm by myself, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. He's like, come inside, man, have a drink.
It's also the coolest part about fucking travel,
bro. Just doing random shit like that, right? Just fucking.
It's what you remember every time.
Absolutely,
every time.
The most random shit
every time.
So I go in there, this old Japanese dude coming in, Mr. Kayamoto. Mr. Kayamoto comes in, and Mr. Kayamoto is so talkative. Motherfucker speaks no English, but he's talking up a storm to me. And I'm like the town hero, so I'm like the only black dude in this town. And they love black people, and they're just talking to me. The dude that owns the place, he speaks pretty good English. He's super dope. We hung out for like 2 days. It was sick.
I love it.
He said, when he left, he's like, Mr. Kayamoto's family was like, blah, blah, blah. He said, how old do you think that guy was? I was like, shit, like 80? He was like, bro, like 98. And he was like, that dude walks from the bottom. He said, this place is at the bottom of the hill. Every day, he walks from the bottom of the hill to the top, goes and hangs out with his little community, comes in here on his walk home, drinks about a bottle of champagne or no less than 2 flutes every day. Now, granted, when they eat whole foods. That's a big thing. But the sense of community is like number one of all the things. It's whole foods and community.
Yep.
So like COVID killed a lot of people, and they still haven't come back to life. It's not the numbers that we saw from people dying from fucking the flu. It's the change in mentality where now we got people walking around outside by them fucking selves.
And talk to nobody. Making no
with
eye
the
contact.
mask on, alienated, even still. They're in the car by their fucking self with a mask on. Not talking to anyone, living online.
That's what they did to us.
Online.
That's what they did to us.
You know what I mean? The dependency they established with online, when that happened, I think a lot of people, I would say 20% of our population
never
probably
came back.
Still never recovered.
Dude, they didn't. Like, it only took 2 years and one man-made virus to do that. That's it.
And if it was that effective that time, I mean, I don't know that it would be this effective this time. Not in Texas, not in Florida.
But they're going to try. This hantavirus, dude. They're running back, baby. They said, let's do it one more time.
See if we can make some money off that shit. But yeah, I think that's a risk we run. But how stupid would people have to be? Second time around?
Dude, there's still people. I have talked to people still to this day that doesn't think anything odd about it.
That's crazy, bro.
It is.
But that's just how controlled some people are. Like mentally, there's just a control mechanism. And some people have so little power, so little faith, so little the ability to think for themselves that whatever they're told, they're like, yeah, this must be true.
Must be.
Yeah, we went to space. Fuck yeah. Like a long
because
ass time ago.
It goes back to... You quoted scripture earlier about like
have no respect of a man. Yeah.
People still put people on a pedestal.
Crazy.
Whether it's a professional athlete, whether it's I was at work, and a lady on my team or my former manager, she was exiting the company, and she was like, Jordan, she wanted to say her thoughts, say her buys and whatnot. And she was like, Jordan, I've been around combat veterans. I've been around all these people. You are the most level-headed person I've ever met. I'm like, dude, I get strangled every day. Every day, right?
Strangulation.
And so it's like, it just, where the fuck was I going with that? You brought up something earlier, like 2 minutes ago, you were talking about illicit drugs, and it made me realize and remember that we took edibles.
Yeah.
And
Is it kicking in?
It just hit me.
It just hit you?
Like because I thought about it and I realized I was like, oh, that is why I am kind of okay, got it. Yeah. And we only have to.
They were granola bars.
They were delicious. Milo. Right here. Milo. Where is the online shop? I got boys on the podcast hooked. We need more. Where can I order more? I want it shipped to me. Milo.
Granola bars.
You make an incredible product. I don't know if you have stopped or if you just haven't been posting it, but get back to it. I love you. All right. Dude, she can't help herself, bro. She just sits over there. That's all she does. She fucking yapping, talking shit. Man, I can't wait for her to train again. I swear to God, I can't wait to fold
watch
her
out.
up.
Those liver shots.
Hell no.
And she's got that mommy strength now.
She's gonna be 3 minutes into it now.
For how long? She said, "Yeah, I'm coming back."
Shit, good.
For how long?
She needs to. She
been reading, brother.
Because she been getting a little wild lately.
I believe it. She's putting her hair up, bro.
It ain't running her mouth a little bit.
For what you think?
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
She's crazy, dude. I can't wait for her to get back, man. Shit.
Man, a person with an expansive mind is dangerous.
I know she reading.
Unless them hands slow.
I know.
We had 2 books while we've been doing this shit.
She does kind of hit hard. It's crazy.
Bro.
It's crazy.
What did Joe Rogan say? I like a girl who's kind of sturdy. Yeah, brother. Well, he said his wife can help him move a couch, and that's a requirement.
Hey,
it's a thing.
It's a thing, dude. It's a thing,
Y'all
man.
fight for that belt when no one's in here.
Strong men
want
behind every strong man is a strong woman.
Absolutely,
every single time.
Yeah, I think.
So one thing about the community too, man. A lot of people are usually happily in a relationship.
Yeah.
And there's usually like a very natural, it's a very like simple relationship. Now there's definitely exceptions, but you talk to a lot of guys who train. Most of them are married, they have kids, very successful.
Or they're practicing the way and they just like kind of retain and train and like don't fucking watch porn 24/7. They're not horny for every chick. You know what I mean? Like
very disciplined, you know, they have self-respect.
And that's a sweet spot, bro. You can a guy with no dick discipline is like a liability to himself. And the community. And the community as well.
That's what we were getting at. The community.
Yeah.
And that's what the whole thing is about, right? It's about bringing the people on in our community. Allow you to expand. Allow you to advertise yourself. Like, hey, like, I'm Coach Ed. I coach boxing, which we haven't talked about. Nope. I do fitness, which we haven't talked about. Nope. We've gotten ADHD to way off. Hey, but nonetheless, dude,
ADHD.
The humanization. Yeah. People now know who is Ed.
Yeah.
I can find out the rest.
Yeah.
I can go to Ed's Ed's Instagram page and be like, oh, okay, I can book this guy.
This is the same guy. This is the same. This is the guy. That's the Instagram page. And a lot of times we go to the Instagram page and we expect to meet the guy. And it's like, dude, what you see online will never be what it is in real life. That's why I never did I did an online thing for a little bit, dating and shit. But it's like, the pictures sell you something that's not real, dude. No matter what it is. And then you start with this like pedestal thing. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. And like the community thing, we have to get back to that. 100%.
We haven't talked about the world. We don't have to gloom this episode. It's been a wonderful, beautiful, smiley, laughy episode. Absolutely. But the way that we fight back without actually ended up having to fight back is we support our community.
Yeah.
We keep the money to us. We keep the money to our communities. Yep. If your friend is running a business, if your friend is a personal trainer, recommend your friend as a personal trainer. Don't just pick somebody who has the notoriety or everybody knows who they are, but you don't know the dude, man. Recommend your friend.
Yeah.
Recommend your friend's business.
All right.
Recommend and go shop at the farmer's market. Go buy from your local farmers, your local ranchers, and that is how we begin to fight back. They lose control. They lose control when they can't control you. Yep. And if you're not spending your money in ways that they can control you, or you're not putting yourself into financial debt, you're not making poor financial decisions. You're not just being a consumer just to be a consumer. Like, be meticulous with it. Put some thought into it. Make sure you're not going into debt, because then they got your ass.
Hey, you spitting out, bro. That's it.
And so I bring this back around. Today we were at the farmer's market. It was just a fucking beautiful day, man.
White people.
Just a beautiful day. Bro, you got to come, dude.
Austin, Texas.
You got to come, dude.
I love it.
Bro,
This is why I have friends
There's
like this.
there's like 4 black
Can
people.
I come?
Yeah, of course.
My cousin was
they're
one of them,
wonderful
dude. I
people,
love farmers
bro.
markets.
They're
Can you
wonderful
believe this?
people.
I love everything about a farmers market. I love everything that it stands for. I've literally been once.
You should go.
I always work on Saturdays, bro. And the one at
There's one on
Lakeline,
Sundays.
I just
At
never.
Mueller.
I don't do anything. That's the
That's
one
tough,
that everybody on
That's
Sundays.
so busy,
I'm like,
bro. I hate it. I hate that one. I hate it.
Yeah.
The one on Saturday. Look, if you can ever go, come
Is that
with
the one
me.
at the Lakeline
I would
Mall?
love to introduce you. So it's no. Well, okay. So
It
there
used to be.
is still a bit of it that's over there. I don't know who they are, but the vendors that I shop at and I've been shopping at for the last 5 years, they all go to the new one on North Bell.
Okay.
And so it's right there in that area. I've been buying for some of these legitimately Poochie treats. Shout out. She is the sweetest human being.
Geraldine.
Yeah, Miss Geraldine, dude. Sweetest human being. Fucking makes treats for dogs. That's just all real food.
Yeah.
I mean, and I've seen this lady for like 5 years every weekend.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's just the sweetest human, dude. She makes the greatest treats. She has a wonderful family. I can just go on all days, but like today in particular at the farmer's market, like it's just good. Like the farmer's market's getting busier. And not only is the farmer's market getting busier, but random people will start talking to you. And so I told a story not too long ago where this lady came up to us and the baby was younger. And this lady came up to us and she started asking us questions. Oh, she was asking about our barefoot shoes. She was asking us questions. And then when she got done asking questions, she was like, I'm so sorry to bother you. I was like, whoa, wait, hold on. Why'd you, like, it made me really think about that for a while. I thought about that all day. And I sat on the episode and I told that story. And I thought about that all day. I was like, why did you feel the need to apologize? Because we're having a genuine conversation. You asked me a question. I've been answering you, like elaborating and really like giving you in-depth thought and like smiling and a very positive interaction. But still, there was something in her that made her apologize for talking to me.
Right.
And we've gotten to this weird place, like you said, with COVID, we got into this really weird place where a lot of people feel that way. Oh, I don't want to bother them.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's been a wonderful thing at the farmer's market lately where there's just been, and it can get annoying because, it's like the 30th person to come up to you, but we go there every weekend. People see us all the time. We have Arya, and then we have
This one right here.
and we have
White dog.
the fluffy white dog. He's a Sammy. So he spends some weekends with us, and we'll go to the farmer's market, and everybody just loves this dog.
Yeah.
Just loves him. And so we get stopped 30, 40 times. And there's times where I'm like, hey, I got to go train. Like we're just breezing through this. We have our stalls.
Yeah.
I got to get the fuck out of here. But you have to take a step back and realize how important this is.
Yeah,
the fact that I have this place that I go to every weekend, I buy fresh food, delicious food. I got a fucking Wagyu flat iron that I'm about to grill up after this, and I'm about to throw the fuck down. And there's just something about the fact that I get to see the face of the person who harvests that and like is then giving it to me, and you get to have a conversation with them. You get to meet them. There's another dude who's coming on the podcast soon. He was just at EDC and he was telling me about his whole thing, just having a great time, right? Yeah. And then randomly she's like, "Hey, I want crepes today." And I was like, "Really? You want crepes?" Like she's never really wanted this place. She always wants something else. And I was like, "Really? You want crepes?" I was like, "All right, cool," because I'm always down. The place is fucking delicious. And she brought it up and I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm down." And so we go over there, and the dude who runs the stand with his wife, the dude had been gone for maybe like a month and a half. Haven't seen him. But we also haven't, eaten there in like probably like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
And whatever reason, today she wanted to. We go up there and he's there. Dude, bussing. Bussing. I mean, dude, it is so good. So that's Muhammad and that's Leah. So they're husband and wife. They run this shop. I don't know where Muhammad had been for, the last like 3 months, or like, I don't know, maybe like 2 months, month or whatever. I don't know. He hadn't been there. The lady helping her had been there a lot.
That shit looked fire.
It's so good.
And so randomly today, like I said, she wanted to go over there. We went over there and Muhammad was there. And we started talking. He started asking me about the baby. And randomly I brought up jiu-jitsu and he was like, "Dude, I've been wanting to do jiu-jitsu." So like really like, and you can always kind of tell when someone's bluffing and when someone like genuinely like, "No, I've been really thinking about this."
Yeah.
And he was like, "But I just didn't know where to go." I was like, "Oh, dude, well here, I'd love to tell you." Right. Yeah. And then his wife wanted to train. He has 2 girls that he wants to get in there. That's how we got on the topic. And it was just like, just something about the whole coincidence of the moment. Like the fact that she never wants crepes. He hadn't been there in months. We just randomly stumble over there. Somehow we randomly get on this topic. And now it's like he wants to come on the podcast. He's going to come train. Like, and just like that, now the community
do something different,
has grown.
You get something different.
Yeah.
You stop playing God. You stop trying to control for every outcome in your life. And then you put yourself in a scenario where you just allow this fluidity to flow. You have this water that's in your spirit, and it's meant to flow out of you. And a lot of things that happen for you are things that happen through you. They're not just things that just happen because. But you have to be receptive to them. If not, like, you could have been in the same situation and just rejected everything. No, we're not eating crepes.
We're not getting those today.
We're getting no fucking
fuck
crepes
your
today.
crepes. Hey, fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you and your crepes.
Muhammad, fuck the crepes. Fuck everybody.
Crepes, I know that he's an imposter.
Yeah. What's going on? Something's changed, right?
Fuck you and your crepes.
Right.
I ain't taking the woman's advice.
I'm going to train.
No, we going. Where are we going?
Exactly.
I said where we going.
Exactly. But if you were being that guy, you wouldn't have gotten what you got. And so it's just, I feel like a lot of things in life, we have to allow them to happen. We have to be accepting of these things. We have to take chances. Don't be a pussy. Don't try to be God. Don't try to think that you're not here for that. You're here to have a spiritual experience as a human being, not the other way around. And so I applaud you for being that person, but then also having these things to tie these people to, because if the guy said he wanted to do jiu-jitsu, you'd be like, oh man, that's cool.
I want to do jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we'll do it together. Yeah. Or like, oh yeah, I hope you find something, but like, oh dude, come join me. And, I personally, as a Christian, I feel like Jesus' whole thing was like, hey, follow me. It's like, hey, come here. Let me show you something. And the people that said, okay, he led them. And the people that were like, oh, I got to go do this. He's like, all right, you're going to miss out on the greatest thing you could have ever done. Yeah. But not with this, like,
never forcing it.
I'm going to make sure you regret it. Just kind of like, if you only knew, and it's like he had this faith and this confidence. But then even as he tried to teach, it was like people were wanting to learn, or they were distracted by what they would see him doing. And they idolized him instead of really catching his message, where it's like, hey, this is what you're capable of. Not glorify me for being, okay, Michael Jordan can do this. When I see a movie, my mom would always have to tell me, okay, Ed, you cannot do this stuff. And I was like, incorrect. You cannot do that stuff. I can do that shit. I know I can do that shit.
I'm going to figure it out.
Immediately, I'm like, how do I start training to be able to do that?
Yeah.
I would play video games and I'd be like, dude, these guys are so badass. How do I learn to fight like this? Like, everything was like an inspiration to what I was capable of doing on my own. And my mom knew my imagination, but she also knew that, like, all right, this little motherfucker's kind of cooking a little bit. Like, maybe there's something to this. But I feel like a lot of times, and it says, have no respect of a man, that's put no man above you. And it says, put no God above me. But if you know God, then you know yourself. So if you learn that you are capable of literally anything you put your mind and body to, that's marrying a thought, okay, with a feeling. That's meditation in action. That's what jiu-jitsu is. That's what the flow state is. That's what all these things are. It's when you go and you let flow. You do while not doing. You're not trying to control, but you're putting yourself in an environment where these things can flow from you, flow into your life, and they come into your life for your benefit of your life, but they come from you, allowing them to flow. Does that make sense? It's this acceptance, this willingness to let go, this willingness of not worrying, because really the first sin was actually worrying. Like, God knew that people had been eating shit they weren't supposed to eat in gardens that they were supposed to just be enjoying, because they were like worried about being naked. It's like, why do you know that you're naked? Oh shit. I didn't realize that. Yeah, you did the thing that you weren't supposed to do. Now you're aware of things that you should have never been aware of. You've dirtied the process because you worried about too much. So there's a freedom that comes from this you walking into a farmer's market and then eating the crepes and then having the conversation and then having, like, dude, when I go to the gym, bro, I'm telling you, when I say I'm Black Jesus in the gym, I'm telling you.
I believe it.
Bro.
You do crazy stuff.
Dude, but people talk to me like I'm not there to fucking work out. And at some point I'm like, yo, I came here to exercise.
I know.
And I have to remind myself that this is what you're here to do. You can
To
work
show them
out
what's possible.
Exactly. So if they're going to be watching you, give them something to see.
Yeah.
Show them how to do it as perfectly as you can. Be as consistent as possible and be as open at the same time. Because people you see a guy walking around fucking like this, you go, oh, that motherfucker's probably crazy. And he probably is, but he's probably also the nicest guy you've ever talked to. And if you're not a little crazy, you're not fit for what it's going to take to get you to where you want to go. You got to be a little crazy, a little sold out. You got to really believe in yourself. You got to really believe in something. And I think that we're called to be a little bit different. And I think once we submit to the process of, okay, I'm going to train, let's say I'm going to train jujitsu, but it's deeper than jujitsu. I'm going to train something that I'm bad at until I'm good at it so that I can build up this confidence in myself that I'm a constant reminder of what is possible through effort, through heart, through perseverance. 100%. You get what I mean? Yeah. And so what we have in a society now of people that just do not submit themselves to the process of getting better. So now all they do is they fucking scroll.
It's comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy.
All day fucking comparison, bro.
Yeah.
And that's coveting.
I'll never be as good as them.
That's literally coveting. You want what they have more than you. God gave all of us gifts. This is your platform. I had a podcast, but it didn't have any video. And I've always wanted to do that. But I was like, nah, bro, it just takes too much time. It's too much effort. Yeah, but I would rather come and be a blessing on your podcast.
You have such beautiful insight, though.
Yeah.
You have such a great mindset, dude.
I appreciate it.
I've always been I've always enjoyed your presence. I've always enjoyed being around you. I've always enjoyed watching you coach. Like you are definitely, you're inspiring. And like you talk about like being in the gym. Of course people want to come up to you. You're fucking jacked. You do insane things that people your size just really shouldn't be able to do. Yeah. You have a very unique level of strength.
I appreciate that.
It's a very different level of strength. It's very like, again, your calisthenics. It's a very it's just a thing that not a lot of people have, and they don't think it's possible. Maybe they feel like their body type's not good enough for it, or whatever the case may be, right? But you carry yourself in a way where you've always been willing to answer questions. You've helped so many people that aren't your students, that aren't paying you, and that resonates, dude. Like just giving people the time of day when you're not gonna get nothing from it.
That's where the gift is, and I don't even want to cut you short there. When I say. There is a story about a lady that had 2 shillings, and with her poverty, she gave more than everybody gave from their wealth. The thing is, the less you have to spare, the more you have to give. So when I really want to be blessed, bro, it's so simple. I have $222 left until my next paycheck. I'm going to give as much of that away as possible. That's all that I have. God sees that as a seed that will produce so much more than if I had $1 million and I gave $2,000 to like 50 people. It means nothing when you have a lot. And not going to say nothing. All good is good.
Sure.
But to do good with less is to do better. Does that make sense? So like once the less I have, the more I have. It's like you never not have. You just have to always have the perspective on what you have, so that you never undervalue what you have. Because really, this is more powerful than we could ever imagine. Because if this is ever taken away, then we'll definitely know how special this was, or how great this was, or what freedom really was. As soon as you lose something, you know what you had, right? As soon as you have nothing, then you know what the measure of something is, right? So you always have to be the person in the jiu-jitsu studio, in the gym, in life, at the farmer's market, in the office, that's level-headed, that's calm, that is, when you talk to people, you actually fucking connect with them. You know what I mean?
Try.
Like, hey man, work on your jab. Like, no, like, hey man, you did really good right there. Look at me. I want you to make sure the next time you go in there, you change your mindset, okay? Because you're not really in there. You got to connect with people. And when people feel seen, bro, you could smile at someone, they're like, oh shit. You can say hey, bro, love those shoes. Oh, man, this dude complimented my shoes today. You might not remember your whole day. Oh, this dude complimented my shoes today. It's going to stick with you. Yeah. I made you laugh or I fucking smiled. The easiest thing to do is just smile at somebody. When I'm having a shit day, I challenge myself. Yep. Walk around HEB. Because I don't go to farmers markets like that, like I should, right? Or Whole Foods. But if I'm at Whole Foods and I can afford to be at Whole Foods, or I'm at HEB and I can afford to buy whatever the fuck I want to buy from my refrigerator, why am I not smiling at every person I encounter? Not because I can afford it, but why do I want to walk around like I'm such a drag? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? How many people do we see and it's like, damn, bro, I would not want to sit in a car with that guy. You know what I mean?
So
like,
many.
Miserable. So everybody. Many. Like so many. The homies. Anybody that I don't feel that way about, that's the homie. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if I could talk to you at the gym for 5 minutes, bro, and feel like that's my dog. Yeah. You know how many people I know, like, kind of like you, where it's like, I only know you from doing this thing. We have no fucking schedule. We do not text about this shit. No. You show up to do your shit. I show up to do my shit. When I'm there, I see you. We chop it up. It's like, great. I'm so glad I saw that guy today, man. That's my dog. If I ever saw you out, I'm going to dap you. I'm like, damn, y'all went to college yet? Nah, that's the dude. I don't even know his name. I just be seeing him at, you know what I mean? I don't even know his name. That's just the dude
so many of those, bro.
From the gym.
So many people, bro.
That's the homie.
So many dudes.
I don't know. That's the homie, though. For sure.
That's my dude,
that
though,
dude. Cool as fuck.
And then you'll see him again in like 6 months, and you'll be like equally as excited. That's how it was today, bro. Like seeing you, I was equally as excited.
Yeah. And when it's real, it's like that, though. Man. How many friends you have where, like, you don't see each other that often, but when you see each other, it's like pick up right where you left off.
That's how it should be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Not when it's personal, genuine. Bro.
When it's genuine,
it's not personal. We're fucking busy. Yeah. We have hit that age.
Yep. Shit's going on.
Hey, newsflash, y'all. We are getting older.
Yeah. And I just
hit
tweeted.
The age.
Or threads. What do you call a thread? Is that a tweet?
Ugh. Yeah. You.
So I have threads, dude, because I like to just say shit. I don't want to post a picture of myself like, yo, smile today. Like, if you're not smiling, you're an asshole. You know? Like, and it's just a way to like document little shit that I want to say without having to like this is a production, bro. It takes time. It takes effort. Like, sometimes, like, I have this thing that I've been wanting to say for a while, and the dick discipline thing is something that I've been wanting to say for a while. So I'll just tweet that shit out. But like, I would rather use, I guess, Twitter, but I don't tweet anymore. My Twitter's from like 2009, and I'm like, there's some crazy shit on there. It's like fight accounts. All I watch is like backyard brawls. You know what I mean? When Kimbo Slice is on that, that's like, I don't use it anymore.
My Twitter algorithm is nuts.
Dude, Twitter's crazy. It's like the free market.
Bro, it's the only place to find the truth.
Yeah. I mean, and within there you can
There's still garbage.
Exactly.
Of course.
So, like, I don't know the difference. I know Threads, Twitter, like, I don't know if they have a beef. I literally don't even scroll on that hoe. I just, like,
Threads
say what I want to say.
Be more liberal.
Is it?
Yeah.
All I see is big booty Latinas.
That's hilarious. I love it. I love it. We know what your algorithm looks like.
Dude, it's great. Actually, no, it's like spiritual shit. It's sports shit 24/7. Boxing, combat sports shit all the time. Health shit, more spiritual shit. Big booty Latinas. Like that, it was just like they just sprinkle it in there. And then after 7, it's just like big booty Latina season.
Yeah.
I just send it to my girl like, hey, look at this one. She's like, Jesus Christ, her algorithm.
My God.
Yeah. They send me handicap ones. They send me like midget ones. Dude, they send me everything. It's crazy.
Well, you know, how many people come up to you and just like, oh, you're so lucky? How often you get that shit, dude?
Dude, that shit is offensive.
It's crazy.
Dude, it's like low-key offensive.
It's crazy, bro.
It's like,
anytime someone's
that it's my
good
genetics
health
or some shit, they're like, oh, dude, you're just lucky you had good genes. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Genes?
It's like, sure, maybe a percentage of
this.
Yes,
thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, let me show you how I started, though. I always want to show them, like, bro, this was me.
Yeah.
Like, do I look the same?
In high school.
Yeah.
When I played football, I was scrawny. Disgusting.
You ain't got to tell me.
I didn't lift at all. I played football from 4 years old till I was 17.
Damn.
And I hated lifting. I would joke. I would fuck off in every workout possible.
Yeah.
You know what did it for me? Fucking the movie Immortals with Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
One of Henry Cavill's like first big movies, and that motherfucker was shredded, dude, just absolutely yoked. And I said, I want to look like that.
Yeah.
And that's what started it. I was 19. Yeah. Never lifted weights before that. But I saw that movie and I was like, bro, god damn, dude. Yep. Like, okay, let's go. And then also like people, dude, the biggest one for me is like, when you get my age,
oh my god,
you won't be able
what about the
to
dudes
do
that be
all
like,
that.
I used to look like, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. You was never like this,
I used
bro.
to fight back in the day.
Yeah.
But then I just got old.
I respect the OGs. Don't get me wrong. I respect the OGs, but I like the OGs that still get after it a little bit. You know, that's what I aspire to be. The guys that's like, yeah, I ain't back in '88. I'm like, man, it's 2026, bro. You're literally fucking 55. You got no reason not to still be getting after it.
You haven't trained in 20 years.
Get the fuck out of here.
55 is not that crazy.
They
Look at
stop
Joe Rogan.
when it's not easy, bro.
Look at Joe.
How old is Joe?
58.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks great for 58. That's crazy.
Bro, that Cameron Haynes.
58?
Cameron
Joe
Haynes.
Rogan?
David Goggins, yeah.
58 is crazy.
58.
I feel like, damn, I feel old now. Joe Rogan from fucking Fear Factor?
Yeah, bro. Have
58?
You know, I mean, Robert Kennedy Jr., unfortunately, he sold out. But you know what he looks like without a
RFK?
shirt? Yeah. You know what he looks like without a shirt on?
I fuck with RFK. He kind of, you know what I'm saying? He kind of caught up in some bullshit.
There's people with power, there's people with money, and it just is what it is. They say, hey, I'll kill your family. You say, hey, okay.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, but I mean, you seen him without a shirt? The motherfucker's in his 70s.
Oh, yeah. He in his 70s?
70s.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But people be talking shit. This is the dude that took this and took. I'm like, bro, listen, horse tranquilizers, whatever the fuck he took, I don't know. But all I know is that motherfucker tried to take dyes out of the candies that's giving people ADHD. I know he's trying to get rid of some other bad shit as well, and I'm fucking with that.
It's like, look, no matter what, if that's what you look like when you're 70, I'm inclined to hear you out.
Yeah. What you got to say?
Right? Joe Rogan. Motherfuckers don't got no degree in none of it. But he's 58 years old and he looks like that. Yeah. I am inclined to hear you out. Yeah. I want to. Oh, you said what? Okay,
especially if Joe Rogan
let me give that
like
a go.
For 20 more years.
Oh, bro.
All right, whatever the side effects are, if it ain't hit at this age, run it. Let's run it.
And I ain't trying to be like, I'm not trying to just be hard to kill in my 30s and then like.
Or you should be hard to kill already.
You should be hard to kill. Like when I'm 60, I still want to be hard to kill. I still want to have a sprint.
Oh, yeah.
I still want to have a good 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
One good 6 minutes.
I'll give you a couple rounds.
If it goes past that, I might die.
Yeah.
But I want one good 6 minutes.
Absolutely.
And you better be a fucking
right hook
beast.
gotta land every
because
time.
by the time I'm 60, that's 30 years of training.
Yeah.
You better be a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
But you know what? I think we're supposed to be so efficient. I don't even think it's supposed to be able to last 6 minutes. I feel like at 60.
Oh, no, you should, most people are going to probably die before that.
Yeah. But I mean, not like lifetime wise. I'm like, okay, think about this. As we get older, right, we can get away with less. Like we used to be able to eat like absolutely shit and just stay shredded. Yeah. Now, as you get older,
slowly
your diet is supposed to improve, and your body's going to produce a little bit less of that get away with everything gene.
Yeah.
Okay, so what that says is with time, you're meant to improve. And I think if you improve, if I improve my jab for 30 fucking years,
I'm going to sit you down with it.
Brother, all I'm going to end up needing is the jab. You feel me? Like, I can get that junk done with a jab. So I want to become lethal with that jab. When I used to be nice with that jab. So I don't need to do 150 punches to do that damage. I want to be able to get that shit done in one punch. I ain't got 150 punches to land. I got to be lethal with that shit.
That's the fucking goal, bro.
It's like that,
I mean, that's it, man. That's it, dude. Let's wrap this shit up, bro.
For sure.
Dude, fucking thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Anytime, bro.
We'll do it again.
Bro.
So much fun.
For sure, bro.
I knew there's always ones where I'm like, bro, it's going to be just, I don't know what the fuck we're going to talk. I had no idea what we were going to talk about. We could have went 1,000 different ways.
We almost did.
We could have went away.
The conversations before we started. Yeah,
we could have went away where the YouTube algorithm would have been like,
not this one.
Nope, not a black man and a white man together. No. We are breaking that apart. Yeah, but we didn't.
Yeah.
We stayed on track. Yeah. I think the edible helped. I think we just started talking about fighting.
Later got greater. I feel like in about 45 minutes
ago, an hour,
I'm like, slow release.
It's because we brought it to thought.
That's it.
We gave it attention.
It was like a super micro. Because right after you said it, I was like, dude, I feel this.
It's a beautiful euphoria.
Yeah. I like the subtleness of it.
It's called Euphoria.
Is it really?
Yeah, the company.
Dude, if I ever get a chance at CBG every time, I feel like CBG is...
What's CBG?
My God.
CBD?
No.
CBG? CBG. What the fuck is CBG? Put us on real quick before we get out of here.
If you ever get a chance, you're in a place that sells Para Wilds. CBG is a cannabigerol, whatever the fuck that is, a cannabinoid and a minor constituent of cannabis. It is one of more than 120 identified cannabinoids found in the plant genus cannabis. The compound is a decarboxylated form of cannabigerolic. God damn these words. Cannabigerolic acid. This was like those cards we were reading. I mean, this is what they should be reading. Decarboxylated. Jesus God. Is it? How? I mean, that's how you say it. But I mean, when you say it slow, I mean.
For context, right before we started recording, we were watching the videos where people get the note cards and they're told to read them and they can't fucking read them. And here we are 2.5 hours later in an edible inn. And Coach Ed is reading off the Google.
This is tougher than you might think.
And there's some big words.
This is like not explaining what it is.
Yeah, I have no idea. That gave me nothing.
The little info, CBG versus CBD.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, hold on. No.
The little graphic.
Wait, what?
There's a graphic.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Let's see what she says.
Let's go ahead and pull that. Let's make that bigger. Thank you.
Now we got to scroll.
Damn. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So scroll up just so we can see which. Oh, come on, man. Stop trying to sell me for 1 second.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right. CBG is on the left.
Okay, comprises of 1% of most strains. Okay, nice. Energizing and uplifting. Provides a smooth
coffee-like lift.
Bro,
I like the talk of it. Okay.
And then also pain, inflammation, anxiety, maybe neuropathic and appetite stimulating, whatever. If you ever want to go flow state and like joyful flow state.
CBG?
100%.
That's the move?
THC mixed with CBG is the fucking vibe.
Damn.
Now, CBD, THC, CBD is also, that's the 1-to-1-to-1 ratio, but I go for the 1-to-1-to-1.
It's the best.
That's my shit.
1-to-1's the best. That's
1-to-1 is the best, but if I go 1-to-1, it's gotta be CBG.
It's the one thing New York is doing right. That 1-to-1 requirement for their weed.
Dude, that was the problem with weed to begin with. It didn't have the CBD.
Yeah.
So it's too psychoactive and it's not therapeutic.
And people are going to the nutty bin.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
but
crazy.
if you get that little bit with the little bit, the
one-on-one.
The little something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 1-to-1-to-1 is the way to go. 1-to-1 is the minimum. Like, that's the minimum.
Yeah.
People be like, we want to try this shit. I'm like, what you got? They're like, oh, no. I'm like, nah, I'm good on that shit. I'm trying to be at the house. Like,
dude, it's like 37% or some shit. You take one hit and you think you're fucking cooked.
Yeah, you're not doing.
It's not worth it. No, I like this.
I don't.
Where we're at right now.
This is perfect.
This is perfect.
And then it's also functional. You see, and it creates a more euphoric and uplifting high with fewer inebriating effects. So it's it's consistent euphoria. Next time, actually, I have off camera. I'll tell you. I got some for you. But it's dude. Try roller skating. Try swimming.
See, you do all this fun stuff.
Dude, it's so
fun. You do
fun.
some different stuff.
Dude,
I love it.
It's like
we didn't even talk about you snowboarding. You motherfuckers are always in the mountains. God damn.
We out there, bro. That's my favorite.
You can swim, can't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm one of them. Yeah, motherfuckers, we learning how to swim. Y'all better watch out. We swimming and snowboarding. Hey,
once they start doing jiu-jitsu, we are fucked.
Nah, we're going to let y'all have that. All that sweat, my boy. I love it, bro, but it's just so sweaty,
that's
bro.
Our chance. That's our only chance.
Hey, man, y'all got that.
It's only chance.
Put that USA flag.
Boxing's tough.
I see white dudes doing jiu-jitsu.
MMA's tough.
Yeah, that's my dog.
MMA's tough.
MMA is tough.
Black community's coming in strong, but Greg Hardy be getting his ass whooped.
He be
getting his ass whooped.
He beat up girls, but that's it. Like I thought he was really gonna be the next. Like he not like
you would
that,
think
bro.
so. He's such an athlete. Yeah, he missed by he missed weight. He missed weight by 25 pounds this weekend.
He ain't even trying.
That's
crazy.
A joke. That's just unprofessional.
25 pounds.
It's just unprofessional, dude. It's unprofessional. Yeah, that's awful, dude. That's not. You're not even trying.
Is that like was he trying to fight sub 195 or some shit? How do you miss weight at his weight?
25 pounds is crazy. I don't know,
That's gross.
But like I said, you got, man. It's y'all start grappling. It's gonna be a bad time, dude. It's gonna be over with.
Because you got them Brazilians, we still got to get through them motherfuckers.
See, but at least I got that Irish blood. I can take a punch.
Yeah,
that's what I got going for me. Tough, just dumb tough.
Who the toughest motherfucker?
Literally retarded.
Punch me, so I can take your punch.
Retardedly tough. It doesn't it should. Yeah,
does the beard
stupid.
Help? Do you feel like the beard helps
for sure?
I feel like it definitely gives you like a punch resistance.
I think it's actually proven that it does.
I would believe it does.
I think I don't know if the study was bullshit or not, but allegedly the beard does actually help.
I would believe that it does.
I believe it does.
My braids help.
The punches I've taken,
my head on the back, and I have my braids, bro. I don't feel anything.
I believe it.
Bob Marley was saved by dreadlocks from a shot to the head, so I believe the hair does help. But your chin being protected by the beard, it's also harder to find that motherfucker. So you might just
choking me is hard.
Straight beard.
It's hard to choke me.
All right, and that's gonna be it for us.
I got some shit to handle. She's been mouthing the whole goddamn time, bro. Shit.
Just take the headphones off.
Yeah, just fucking off camera.
God!
It just comes.
Oh God! Joe Rogan look. Fuck you! Oh! Hey, funky. Cutest baby in the world, bro. I appreciate you having me. I'm gonna get to this graduation.
Yeah, I know you gotta
party.
go. We'll talk. We'll start another topic. Tell everybody where they can find you. What you can do for them.
Man, look, I'm out here. I'll be outside.
It's true.
You guys can find me on Instagram, sensei.edward. And that's pretty much the only place where I allow people to find me. And I almost never tell them that they can even find me there.
It's valid.
There's shit that exists, but get close, come to the source, and we'll discuss anything that you might need on a person by person basis.
I love it. Ed. It's always a blessing, bro. I appreciate you very, very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing this. We'll do it again. We have to because we didn't even talk about anything that you do.
No, that's fine.
Well, we did talk about fighting. You do that. But nonetheless, y'all, see you next week. Deuces.
Deuces.